the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 1227. It's another Thursday, and we're back again. Back again to do all the fun stuff that we normally do. Please give the stream a like. Also, you don't want to miss the pre-show. The pre-show is something we do before every episode. You can access it on all your favorite audio podcast platforms. And actually, I went ahead and linked the most recent episode with a pre-show in the description. I'll go ahead and post it in the chat too. You can go there later on. This is basically, you can go there and it has all of our episodes on there, including the episodes with pre-shows. There's bonus episodes on there. There's stuff you can't get anywhere else but the audio version. Please go there, bookmark that shit, check it every day, go there, listen to it. Do it because it's free and it helps the show out. Don't I can't put into words how much it helps the show. So if you would be kind enough to go there, bookmark it, or go to it on Spotify or iTunes or however you get it, I'm going to keep pushing it until we get a comparable amount of downloads that we're getting as plays on YouTube. So you might as well just get it over with and go over there. Also, we have a new tier, the $33.33 tier. It's a merch tier. We're doing like an experimental month with it. We're distributing this as a 5.5 inch by 5.5 inch large sticker that will be shipped out next month to anyone who signs up for the $33.33 Patreon tier. We're going to get bigger and more creative as this goes, but this is an experimental month with this. So sign up so that we can keep this going on, get something cool, get all the other Patreon perks below it. Please do it. At $33.33, it covers the taxes, the shipping, and the handling, and the production, and it helps support the show, and you get something cool. And anything else I can think of? Oh, last night's Patreon private show was amazing. You should check it out. Become a patron at $5 level or above to get that and much more content before the end of the month.
There's still 2 more patron private shows this month, too.
Yep.
Bang for your buck, $5 holler.
Yes. Yeah, we got into the darker side of the Sonic fandom, and everyone just assumed that it was going to be Chris Chan we were talking about, but we hardly talked about Chris Chan at all. There was
minimal Chris Chan weirdos. That's how many weirdos there are in the Sonic fandom.
Yes, it's pretty staggering, and there were Chris Chan-ish comparable events that took place where people ended up going to jail in the Sonic fandom. So Chris Chan is not an isolated incident. I'm not saying it's Sonic, but there's a type of person that Sonic attracts. Not all. There is a type of person that Sonic attracts that is a toxic individual, though. Also, I was talking earlier about the pre-show. We recorded a pre-show before this one that will come out probably before midnight Pacific time tonight. And we got into some interesting stuff. I'm not even going to talk about, I choose not to talk about Lil Tay at all. The whole thing that happened.
Rest in peace, Lil Tay.
I'm not going to talk about any of that. But if you want to hear my opinion on it, you can listen to the pre-show, which will be uploaded later on tonight. If you want to hear my opinion on the whole rumors and now the truth that came out, check that out. We both talked about that a little bit, and other stuff like streaming apps like OBS and XSplit. Gave some opinions on that too. Everyone liked the stream, and we're going to get into the content in just a moment here.
Did you share that screen with me?
Oh shit, I forgot to do that. Sorry.
Cool.
We had kind of an abrupt beginning here. There it is. There it is. There are so many steps for a stream that I can't normally do until we're like right about to stream. And a lot of times I'll forget ones that I don't have to do every time. But obviously sharing the screen I have to do every time there's someone calling in. So, yeah. Whew. Memory.
It's been one of those days, Ben.
It has.
It's been one of those days. Welcome, everybody, though. We're going to get into the show pretty quick here. I have one more reminder. Everybody who's watching right now, like the stream, and if you're watching and we're not live, go down, throw a comment. There's going to be people in there from the pre-show. We told them to throw lies in the comments. If you find someone lying down there, respond with a lie of your own. It's going to get weird in the comments today.
Also, and we'll probably touch on this more on Saturday, but you got a very big boy birthday coming up in 3 days, right?
Yeah, I'm probably going to turn 40 on Sunday.
Probably? What? You think you might croak before you
I don't know.
there?
My dad died the day before his birthday.
Not his 40th birthday.
Yeah, but he had he had heart failure. Like now that I got it, I just got to think every birthday I could be knocking on heaven's door or hell or neither. I don't know which one to believe in.
I think you'll make it. I think you'll make it. And then what? We got to give you 40 spankings? Is that what we got to do?
I don't think that's how it works.
What? Well, no. That's like I don't know if that was like a thing where I grew up mostly, but that was pretty normal. I don't know if it's like a Polak thing or like.
Did you get your butt swatted a lot?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You think it might be a Catholic thing?
No, because Catholic shit is like very widespread. And let me see. Let me poll the actual audience because I want to know. Let's see.
Stephanie V says they did it as well. She thinks it's Polish. So there's definitely one person saying
and I'm
it could
saying
be a Polish
like
thing.
This was not in any way like enjoyable or like a weird kink thing. It was
Clint.
It was like torture. It was like literal torture, and everyone like stood around and laughed while you got your spankings in.
That's weird.
It's like getting beat into a gang or something. I don't know.
We got Christopher in the chat saying it's a Catholic thing for sure.
I don't know. It never happened in church, and it was always at like family birthday parties and shit like that. And
Jay Quay says he'd get punches on his birthday and one for good luck for every year and one for good luck.
When I would go to the live productions of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, if you were a virgin, which meant you had never seen Rocky Horror in the theater before, all of the cast members would line up in single file and kind of like spread their legs a little far, and you'd have to crawl through the tunnel of their legs, and each one of them would slap you on the ass as you like crawled through. That was another thing. But that only happened once, and it didn't happen like equivalent to your age or anything.
Yeah, the only thing we did when we grew up is we all had to put our keys in a like a punch bowl, and then at the end of the night we'd pick our keys out and go home with whoever's key we picked. It was weird.
Someone named Slimothy James claims that they're from Toledo and everyone did it. So I don't know.
It's a Toledo thing.
And then you got to celebrate Sweetest Day later on in the year. Do you know what
Sweetest Day?
Yeah, Sweetest Day.
You brought up Sweetest Day. I never heard of it. You brought it up a couple months ago, and I'd never heard of it before.
It's the other Valentine's Day. It's like opposite Valentine's Day in October, and it's just like Valentine's Day, where like if you're dating someone, you're supposed to buy them like flowers and chocolate and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Maya in the chat says that it's a Polish thing, and they did it too. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe so.
Slimothy James says that Sweetest Day is a Midwest thing. That's what we learned. I'd asked Joe about it after that show that you brought it up in. And Joe's like, I never heard of that. And Joe lived out in Michigan for a while.
It's specifically like a Great Lakes thing, like a Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, maybe even like Buffalo, like all the major cities on the Great Lakes. They all have it. And I think it originally started in either Cleveland or Detroit. It was a bunch of candy manufacturers got together and was like, hey, there's no holiday this time of year where people want to like buy candy and cards and flowers for their sweethearts.
Yeah.
I think yeah. So
Maya says in Poland, they only do the spankings on your 18th birthday.
Man,
that's a claim.
I already had, hand-shaped calluses all over my ass by my 18th birthday. So
I combated spankings by just pooping a little bit when they go to spank me. So they get a handful of doo-doo. That was my way to stop getting spankings.
Huh. Well, I didn't get the spankings bare-assed normally.
Oh, you didn't?
No, so if I would have pooped, I would have just shit my pants.
Yeah, that
not
was
normally.
I always got bare-ass spankings. That was how the spankings happened. You'd be bent over a knee, you'd have your pants pulled down, and you'd be swatted.
Right. That's more like a punishment than like a birthday spanking. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I never got birthday spanking, so I'm only thinking of being punished.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would just shoot out a little bit of mud, and they stopped spanking me.
We are going to get into the wonderful Cobra content right now. It's a wholesome show. It's wholesome right now.
It's a good show.
Yeah, so we're going to check this out.
Talking about birthdays.
Yeah, here's a King Cobra Patreon beer chug.
Oh, nice.
What up, YouTube and Patreon?
Did you see how we were on Bite Size Cobra?
I didn't see it. I heard you talk about it.
I think
somebody talked about it.
I think King Cobra might be mad at us. I think for one thing, he's mad because we had your favorite son on, but then he was very offended by your question that like who could beat up who, and then your favorite son was like, "Oh, I could easily take him." He was mad about that.
I didn't fight back on that one because you're not going to be able to tell a man he can't beat somebody. That's just his opinion.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, whatever. But he probably didn't even actually watch it. People are riling him up, and it's hard for him to tell when someone's like trying to fuck with him or it's being legitimate. So
I also think I did defend Cobra. I said, "Don't you think Cobra would get you with his brute R-word strength?"
That's not really. He probably wouldn't like that characterization either.
He referred to his strength like that in the interview. That was a Cobra quote from the interview.
Damn, Billy, I thought you supported Cobra all the time. How could you do this to him?
Shout out.
How could you do this to him? How could you do this to him? How could you be anti-Cobra, Billy? How could you do that?
Did we see Cobra talk about it?
Brian Hunley, Scott Burns, Courtney Sucks,
I'll try to get it here.
And Brandon Kepler. Shout out to all my awesome YouTubers. Thank you for subscribing to the channel.
Is this the Peach Bush? Yep. Yeah.
I've never tried it. I tried it
for Patreon. Cheers.
I've never drank a Bush beer in my life. I wonder if it tastes like Budweiser because it's made by the same people. I don't know.
It's just cheaper Budweiser. It's not terrible.
You want personal?
You're jealous if King Cobra's going to block me for being a troll. Damn it.
Or subscribe to the Patreon. I'll give you a shout out.
Bush is like Keystone. Yeah, I think Keystone, Natty Light.
Yeah, Natural Light was made by Anheuser-Busch too.
Natty Ice, natural. Bush is good for the price. Yeah, it's all about the price. It's just cheap beer. It's good, and I figure Peach is probably better. I don't know. Flavoring shit beer, does that make it better?
When I was, college age, Natural Light was the most common beer you'd see at like a party or whatever. I was so sick of it. Because that's all you would get. I'm like, can't we get like slightly better beer one of these times? But that's what people get like a whole keg of it. Dude, after sipping on a keg of that for like a weekend, your butt turns into a soft serve ice cream machine, basically.
You could probably get better beer, but not everybody's going to be pitching in on it.
Right.
So you really don't want to get better beer because that means less people drink.
But I mean, like, even straight up Budweiser would have been better than Natty Light.
For a keg, it was probably like an extra $20, right?
Probably.
Because that's the difference.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's the difference between us getting a keg and a sack or a keg.
Yep. Oh, dude, weed was so hard to find at that point, too, because it was, like, so illegal, and there was no, like, if it was being grown locally, it was such a small operation. You know what I mean? So most of the weed we would get came from like Mexico in a brick, and it was all brown, and you'd have to like call your guy and wait around all day for him to show up. Like literally it was such bullshit. And then when he got there, you were expected to like hang out with him and smoke some of the stuff that you just bought from him with him. Seriously, it was this weird etiquette.
That's weed dealers. I like how they legalize weed just to get rid of the weed dealer.
Oh yeah, dude.
Weed dealers.
When they were trying to legalize it in Ohio like 8 years ago and they blew it, good job. The two of the biggest critics of the legalization bill were libertarians that wanted like free reign to like do whatever they want. It went from full illegal being scheduled the same as heroin to like being legal and regulated, and that wasn't enough for them. They wanted like to be able to like grow it in their backyard and sell it on the side of the road or whatever with no regulation. So there was the libertarians, and then there were the weed dealers that were gonna like lose out on their career, you know.
There really isn't that great of a reason to regulate weed though, right? Like you should be able to grow it.
You should be able to grow it for personal use, but if you're selling it, it should be regulated because it's a controlled substance that, just like alcohol, needs to be, first of all, tested for purity if it's going to be out there for public consumption, and if we're going to regulate how the age of the people that use it. So there has to be some sort of oversight on that. So yeah, sure, grow it for yourself. But if you're going to start trying to sell it to people, there has to be regulations on, you know, what you use to grow it. Is there poison in it? Just like with food. And then since it's intoxicating, you know, we have to make sure that you're not selling it to minors and stuff too. So that requires.
Schaffenmeister says weed can be contaminated if it isn't regulated.
Yeah, that's
what are normal contaminants for weed?
Pesticides that you use for it. Or people can spray it with shit to try and like make it stronger. They can spray it with other chemicals, other drugs. And then, so.
Look at that peach goodness. YouTube, you gotta try
Mold.
Peach Light. It is so fucking delicious. One of the best beers I've ever had. But we're gonna try to chug this entire can of beer for Patreon and for all my awesome fans and subscribers. It's Friday somewhere, Tubes.
Heyo. It's 5 o'clock on Friday somewhere. But today it's Thirsty Thursday, and here's Cobra chugging on Thirsty Thursday. It's a nice gentlemanly chug. Bottoms up.
Yeah.
I don't wear glasses. How often do you think his glasses get tapped by the glass when he's chugging? You think that's a regular thing people with glasses suffer when they're chugging?
I don't know. I can't really chug unless it's a beer bong. Like if I try to drink it out of a glass, I just can't manage it. So
I used to be a king chugger. Oh my God. I used to chug 2 of those back to back in like under 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Just whop, whop.
Yeah.
Back to back. 8 seconds maybe.
And I've seen the hot dog video. I'm guessing that's kind of the same idea in some ways because you just like swallow the hot dog whole.
Hot dog's easier because the beer, like it gives you a brain freeze. Mm-hmm. It foams up in your throat.
Yeah.
There's a lot that can go wrong in a chug.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever puked after a chug?
Yeah, I puked.
Yeah.
I was doing Das Boot. I had the big glass boot.
Yeah.
I chugged the boot, got almost all of it down, but it foamed up during the chug, and I puked it back into the boot, and then I re-chugged the puke out of the boot.
Oh, dude, why? All right.
$250.
Next Cobra video.
YouTube be chilling like rockstar villains. Making some wands. This Revenge of the Reaper beef jerky is made with Carolina Reapers. This stuff is no joke. I tried the first piece exclusively for Patreon.
So it's like ghost pepper beef jerky. Every time I go to Costco and I see the Wagyu beef jerky, it kind of makes me sad because Wagyu should not be made into beef jerky. It's like succulent steak. It should not be dried out until where it's like almost leather.
People make it into tacos and stuff too, though. Like
that's a little better though, because you can cook that like rare and just like sear the outsides, but jerky is like dry. It's like dried
if it was
out.
like the legit Wagyu, like the good Wagyu, they wouldn't do that. Like there's no way someone would want to make jerky out of the $53 an ounce stuff.
It's Snake River Farms American Wagyu.
See how many pieces I can do. See if I can do more than one for this video. I have a monster Java coffee mean bean to cool my taste buds, as well as plenty of water. I got a little bit
Look at
of
that
bread.
mean bean.
I ate a sandwich before doing this. The silly Skittles sandwich is ridiculous. But I had a box of Skittles on my counter that the fan sent in the fan mail.
He did peanut butter, Skittles,
to make
mayonnaise,
and
Nutella on a sandwich.
Because that's a really unhealthy sandwich, but that's beside the point.
There's some dude in the SW that makes Carolina Reaper chocolate bars. Something Pete, don't remember. Is it Burnin' Pete, Smoky Pete, Whiskey Pete? Those are the only Pete's I know from the Southwest.
Skinny Pete.
I don't know Skinny Pete.
I got done making it though. It looks so pretty. I'm like, I gotta take a picture of this and put it on a t-shirt. So we'll see if that gets approved. But yeah, you two, we're just chilling out, doing our thing. Hot beef jerky challenge. Holy shit. Yeah, this jerky's no joke, dude.
Take a bite, Cobra.
It's Willie Pete. It's got to be old Willie Pete.
Making a wand. Putting marbles in the handle of the wand.
What is in the palm of his hand is like dark colored. I wonder what is going on there.
I'm going to make another one of those for Etsy.
Was it from making the wands?
As well as another shotgun handle.
It could be anything.
Wand with the shells. That's pretty cool how I do that.
Pipe stain, Pete? Oh, it's pipe stain on his hand.
Fair price for those wands. I don't charge you for the time it takes to stain and dry it. It's a fair flat rate price.
A lot of baseball.
It's definitely.
A lot of baseball players have that in the palm of their hand because they put pine tar over the like handle of their baseball bat to keep it from slipping. And that's kind of what I thought. What it looked like to me. I know Cobra doesn't play baseball. But
he should put black tar heroin on the handle of his wands.
He's not going to do that. If he's going to buy that shit, he's going to use it.
Maybe just use the resin.
Not a whole lot of jerky in this bag, yo.
All right. Is he about to do it? I wonder if the oils will burn his skin the way he's holding it. He's digging in that. It just explodes glitter in his face.
I have like one piece of it on Patreon. The rest of that's just powder and seasoning. It's a little handful of jerky right there.
Eat it, Cobes. I like teriyaki jerky. That shit's really good.
Rattlecube thinks he's going to die off of this. What are your thoughts, Ben? Do you think he's going to suffer?
It'll probably hit him hard because it's ghost pepper, so that name alone tells you that they're going for that ultra spicy kick, because Or maybe he even said Carolina Reaper. It might be Carolina Reaper, which is even...
Yeah, it was Reaper.
Okay, so it's even hotter than ghost pepper. It's one of the hottest peppers that was like genetically engineered to be ridiculously hot. Man, I saw a documentary about the guy who created Carolina Reapers, and he can just pick one right off the plant and pop it in his mouth and eat it like it's nothing. It's crazy. Like, not even shed a tear, you know?
Probably why he had to make them. All the other peppers had just done nothing to him. He's so dead to the world. Must design a hotter pepper.
Just
now
like,
he's just like munching them.
Just like how they create weed crossbreed strains, he was doing that he was cross-pollinating pepper plants, looking for the hottest yield he could get on a plant. And that's how he got that. So he was probably taste testing. He's probably just used to it. He was taste testing all the peppers to try and get like maximum heat from them. There's also Pepper X, which is another like genetically modified pepper that like crossbred pepper.
Yeah.
That is one of the hottest.
In half, make it easier to eat.
Okay. Down the pipe. Let's see what happens. A little sip, a little swig of the grog.
So, just to go through this, Pepper X was created by the same guy who created the Carolina Reaper.
Ed Carey. Smoking Ed Carey.
Not officially tested, but 3.1 million Scovilles, which is crazy. Is Carolina Reaper lower than that on the Scoville? Yes. So, like, twice as hot. Pepper X is twice as hot as a Reaper. Yeah, I don't even, like, you can't even enjoy it at that point. It's like you got pepper sprayed in your mouth.
I don't really enjoy jalapenos.
I do. I do. Like, when I get a bowl of pho, I always put the jalapeno slices that they give you into it and eat it. And it makes me, like, it burns my mouth a little bit, but that's...
I put them in, I stir them around in the bowl, but those are also the uncooked jalapenos too. They're not as bad to me as the ones that are like sitting in oils, stewing in oils, but I'll put them in the pho. I'll spin them around a little bit. I'll let them seep into the broth, and then I'll pull them out before I eat.
I eat them.
Power of the sun on the tip of your tongue. So far, Cobes is handling it pretty well.
Yeah, I know he can handle his spice because he almost completed that spicy wing challenge at BW. I call it BW3, Buffalo Wild Wings. That's like the original name of it.
Pepper X, Carolina
BW3?
Reaper, Trinidad
Yeah,
Morning
BW3
Scorpion,
was the original
all
name of
designed
Buffalo
to make
Wild
you feel
Wings.
like
What's
you're
the
going
third
through
W?
hell.
It's a weck sandwich. It's a type of roast beef sandwich. Weck is a type of bread, like a German type of bread.
Yeah. So it was Buffalo Wild Wings and Weck?
Yes, it was.
Weird.
Yeah, and some places still call Buffalo Wild Wings B-dubs.
Yeah, I've heard B-dubs. I think Kalo. Remember the creator, Kyle Kalo?
Yeah, of course.
He called it B-dubs.
Yeah.
Egghead said the last dab Pepper X, Carolina Reaper, Trinidad Moruga Scorpion, all designed to make you feel like you're going through hell.
There it is right there. Yeah. Buffalo Wild Wings and Weck from 1982 to 1998. Like every college campus in Ohio had a B-dubs like nearby.
It started in Columbus, Ohio.
It did, yeah. It started in Columbus by two guys from Buffalo that were going to Ohio State that realized there were no buffalo wing restaurants where they lived because at the time it was very regional in the early 80s.
Easy Jake Oven.
Yeah. Yeah, and they created the country's largest buffalo wing franchise just by that desire to have food that you couldn't find outside of Buffalo at the time.
I think I went to Buffalo Wild Wings a few times and enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's
but
fine.
I can't remember doing that. I can't remember enjoying it.
Well, it's huge now, and it's franchised, so the quality is going to vary depending on where you go. There's only two that I know of in the Seattle area. I'm sure there's more, but there's only two. Like there's one like in like Tukwila, And then there's one in downtown Seattle. Those are the only two I know of.
There's one in Linwood, Washington, too.
Okay. Yeah, beef on weck.
I'm sure there's a bunch more.
You know what? I never got to try a beef on weck sandwich because it was just a roast beef sandwich. Here it is. See, it says it's a New York thing. And it's just like a
beef
roast
on weck.
Yeah.
Did they stop serving it at B-dubs?
Yep.
They take the beef on weck off?
Yep, because people didn't like it. I remember years ago I got into an argument with Paul Zigo because he was like, weck, that sounds gross. I'm like, but you'll eat like goulash and like you shouldn't judge a food based on the name. Like the name is German, so it's gonna sound weird. You know?
Yeah, if it's a German name, you should probably try it.
Yes.
Germans know their stuff.
It's a Kummelveck roll. That's the bread. And then it's a slice of roast beef that was marinated in some au jus with some horseradish on it.
They like soak the buns in the au jus.
Yes.
And so the buns are nice and sloppy.
Yes.
That's where the term sloppy toppy came from, because the top bun would be sloppy as well as the bottom bun, because they would soak them both.
Yes.
Usually the bottom bun would absorb all the au jus and the meat. But once they started soaking the top bun, they invented sloppy toppy.
I wonder if I can find a place that's probably not out here, but
there might be. There used to be a Rizzo's beefsteak or cheesesteak in Ballard that was like a traditional cheesesteak, like I think Chicago style beef with the buns dipped like that. But I don't know if they did weck.
Yeah,
but
I'd like to try it. Before we get back to Cobra, there's like a chili place in Seattle that's like famous and it's like 100 years old and it's in this little like bar. Do you know what I'm talking about? I saw them go there on the news. And the reporter was from Cincinnati and he was trying to talk them into like putting their chili on spaghetti. It was pretty hilarious. I wish that they would do that.
I wonder where that is.
Hold on.
Is it
Oh no!
Mike's Chili Parlor?
He just threw up.
Chili, huh?
That's a hot tamale.
Yeah, Mike's Chili Parlor. That is it. It's in Ballard.
Yeah, Ballard's got a lot of little spots.
It looked good too. They should serve chili mac there. They should give it a shot. I don't even think they have chili dogs there. It's just like a bowl of chili like soup. He like immediately vomited. Did you see that?
Poor Cobes.
Because of how hot it is. Here it comes.
Final countdown. Oh no. He almost had it down too. Fuck. That was a shooter. He almost had it down
That's a
too.
hot tamale.
Hot jalapeno. Hot jalapeno. Pop.
You don't need a whole lot of
Don't
jerky in that
puke on the
bag.
nasty bug floor, boy. Rattle cube, that's rude.
Carolina Reapers are mean.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Swig of the grog and he's back to business.
I managed to say most of it before doing that. Knee-jerk reaction.
Did he
because
just
how
wipe it
spicy
on his
is.
pants? Probably. I mean, he's living the bog life. He don't care.
Want to do a review of it? Finish it on camera. Good jerky, but holy fuck is it spicy.
Representative of the Necromancer asks, well, where did it go when he vomited?
Monster
And
mean
is he
bean.
going to clean it? These are the questions we ask as humans. It went on the floor.
Fucking hell, it's spicy.
And he's not going to clean it. His vacuum actually looks super heavy duty. I think it's one of those tornado things. It looks like it's about 60% full, maybe more. He's got enough room to sweep it up, splash it up. Seth looks, says he cleans it. Yeah, now once I saw the vacuum, I was like, that's actually going to take care of it, no problem. The rest of the carpet looks really clean. I just assume the amount of pouring that goes down there. Oh, here comes the big shop vac. That's not even the vacuum I was looking at. This is industrial strength.
Yeah, he's just going to shop vac the puke. Everyone, if you just showed up, please like the stream. And we're asking, Billy has an assignment for everyone. To what was the comment that we want people to leave?
Well, I told people on the pre-show to leave a bunch of lies about tonight's episode in the comments. So you got to find those lies because you're watching here live with us. You got to find those lies after the show goes down. And you got to respond with your own lies.
31% say that took the poll are saying that birthday spankings were common. That's a pretty high number. I didn't expect it to be the majority, but I'm surprised by how many votes.
1 in 3.
Yeah, that's interesting.
%69 said no. Here comes the fucking vacuum. I think. Or is the vacuum going to sit down and have a drink next?
I'm going to point this out that this is the second show of the week. We have another one on Saturday, and we're at 17, almost 18% of the goal. If you guys want to start a tip train, no one over on this side will complain at all. So, yeah, if you want to help start the tip train, please do so.
Without those sick tips. Ah, yes. ASMR. When you mix puke with the wand dust, does it settle in like cat's pee does in the litter box? You're gonna get little clumps.
Yeah, unless you're Shanny for Christ's cat, then it just all the cat litter.
That whole house was a litter box.
No. Not cat pee. Not cat pee.
She smells musty. My wife is musty.
I'm gonna vacuum up the mess real quick. No big deal.
There's more mess, or he's done.
My mouth off, goddamn.
You make me feel like a natural woman.
Chef Boyar Boglan.
Choo-choo bitches all aboard
Yeah,
the tip train.
choo-choo. Tip train.
Yeah. All aboard.
All right, yeah, I'm going to skip the vacuuming part. I think that, let's see what he says here.
Yeah, there's not much to add to the
Vacuum up my
vacuuming
mess
part.
real quick. But yo,
Oh shit, Big Diesel got in a fight today and slipped. He's so mad. I'm glad that punches don't hurt me. Remember, $2 from everybody here could help us get super far into the goal. That's true. $2 for everybody who slipped in a fight today would still be good too. That sucks. You slipped, dude. I hate when that happens.
It tends to happen when you're smoking a pipe if you got it clutched between your teeth. I was able to fix the stem, though, the same one that's on it pretty easily. Just, sand it and reshape it. Didn't take much.
Handyman.
I stayed calm and I fixed it.
Y'all should acknowledge two things. 1. Acknowledge the peasants and gives them your monies, and 2. Acknowledge your world heavyweight champion, me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to work on that card pretty soon here. I think I know pretty much how it's going to go, but working out a few things here, like a few details.
Very nice.
Yeah, everybody acknowledge Egghead. He needs the attention tonight.
He's the actual Mania champion.
I paid good money for this Savinelli.
Is it Hulk Hogan's birthday today or tomorrow?
I have no idea. I have no idea when his birthday is.
I think it's tomorrow.
And I don't have money to replace it.
You just know because it's around your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had to fix my
I think Robin Williams died one of these days too, I think.
The pipes that my fans sent me are pretty awesome. I had a fan send me a church warden that you've seen me smoke.
Yeah, his birthday's tomorrow.
Pipe smoking reviews.
He'll be 71 tomorrow.
Ooh.
I had a crack in the stem and I fixed that with the way I fixed it, and it works just fine.
He's like a MacGyver when it comes to pipes. Here's another Cobes video.
Cobes a handy man.
What's up, YouTube?
Did he dye his hair here?
We're live on the YouTube channel. Get yourself some tactical soap. Coupon code KingCobra. You too could smell like a rock star. I don't gotta get laid to appreciate what tactical soap does for my social life with women. They like the way I smell.
Faison's girl says he got $500 in donos and didn't do a drinking stream.
About my flaws. I got a huge mole on the side of my head right here. I'm going bald. My teeth aren't the nicest, but But if you don't have confidence, people pretend to give a shit and go, you need to have more confidence in yourself. I get made fun of on the internet all the damn time. People go out of their fucking way to harass me, and it's just, ugh. But I keep going because making videos pisses off the YouTube trolls, and more importantly, it keeps my fans entertained. I mean, I get a shit ton of text messages from my YouTube trolls, and it hasn't gotten that bad. Like, I looked at my phone earlier, I had like 54 messages. Some of them were already read. So I had a couple new ones. I had like maybe 3 or 4 negative comments, and the rest are all positive. So the trolls were getting bored and they're backing down. I don't gotta go out of my fucking way to text my trolls from burner numbers, because I've got better shit to do with my life. What's my next video response? What's my next?
He's hypnotizing me with a glass clinking.
Novel, taking care of Puff, playing guitar. Let me ask you this, fellas. How does it fucking feel when you approach a woman to ask her out or just buy her a drink, whatever? Maybe you put on a couple pounds. Who cares? And that chick's just going, ugh. When guys get rejected for being too fat for her taste, it's not seen as body shaming or fat shaming. It's just seen as, well, how badly do you want your dick sucked, bro?
A woman has never turned me down for being fat. And I am so fat.
One of your haters says, well, fuck you, Josh. Your videos suck. So you block the number and you say, well, you know what? Fuck you too. Thanks for watching my videos. And fuck your mother while we're at it.
What was it, Chris Chan?
You see what I'm saying? And then that causes him to go,
Monty.
What am I doing with my life? Well, I'll show Cobra. I'll get another burner number set up and text him again. Stupid little...
I wonder if Cobra
I
thinks he
guarantee
only
you-
has like 1 or 2 trolls, and they just get burner numbers to troll him with, or if he like realizes there's just so many, and these people actually do still get burner numbers
My trolls
because they're
ain't
so psychotic.
any better looking than I am. It's what it is. You look at my YouTube trolls. who've
Damn,
got
it sounds like
nothing
Diesel got pummeled on a gravel road.
better to do
What
than
the hell,
suck
Diesel?
me fucking cock off in that subreddit of theirs, the KingCobraJFS subreddit.
They're sucking cocks off at the subreddit? Does that
Be
end the
like, well,
streak?
Cobra looks like this, Cobra looks like that. And it's just like, I'm not afraid to be my autistic goth self. I have enough confidence in who I am as a person to just do my thing. And it
King.
pisses people off. How fucking sad is your fucking life that you have to create drama on the internet to be entertained? You've got to have the shittiest, most miserablest, fucked up, pathetic, inhuman life.
He's talking about some of you guys
Trolls
out
have
there.
a harder time with chicks than I do.
Trolls.
And Tactical Soap couldn't even get my trolls laid even if they tried. That's how fucking miserable my trolls
Don't even
are.
bother, trolls. Don't bother buying
Sure,
the
the
soap,
ladies would go,
trolls.
you guys smell good, but that's as far as it would go. I got a better chance of scoring some sweet of age than they do. Because what self-respecting woman says,
I hate the
oh, hey,
term
I want to date somebody.
sweet of age for getting a chick, getting a girl.
A little bit
I
of
got
that
better-
sweet of age.
That sweet of age. That makes it so much worse.
Everyone,
I don't know
please
why.
like the stream. Liking the stream helps out a lot, and that's another thing that doesn't cost you a dime. And I see how many likes we have. I see how many viewers we have. So a lot of you gotta hit the like button. If you're watching, there's a like button right there that you can hit. Please do it.
Who bullies autistic people on the internet for shits and giggles. You know, they're looking at you like you're a fucking inhuman scumbag fucking retard. As long as you ain't a sicko or an animal abuser or an inhuman scumbag piece of shit, then I don't care outside of that. I had a thought and I lost it. That kratom and this vape juice I'm hitting is getting my Friday going.
That Cannoli Mo character
Because
asks,
people
what
seem to think that my-
self-respecting woman has consensual relations with King Cobra? Well, Cannoli Mo, I don't think women have to be self-respecting in order to have sex. And also, most self-respecting women give up on that self-respect in order to maintain relationships with terrible people all the time. Cobra just needs to get out more.
Autism is some sort of entertainment to you. But Gabrielle, I got your wand in the mail. Keep a lookout for that. Actually, I smell pretty good. I took a shower today, and
You can tell.
I don't wash my hair very often just because the grease
Yeah, I thought
is
he had
good for
dyed his hair.
my scalp.
No, his hair's clean because normally his like head grease like makes his hair look all wet.
I'm more of a functioning alcoholic in that
I have to do that too. Like if I don't wash my hair for like even more than one day, my hair looks all like wet, but it's just like oil. So I shower almost every day that I'm streaming, so my hair doesn't look all nasty and greasy.
it depends on how depressed I am. And it's just a conscious decision to be like, okay, if Ozzy Osbourne can sober up, then you can cut down on your drinking, Cobra. No excuses. Well, I don't gotta sober
You
up
guys are too much
completely.
of a bunch of brokies to do a tip train. Sturgis wins again.
Wilkies. Sturgis wins again. Damn you,
Sturgis wins again.
Just make smarter decisions with my substance and be like, what's more important? Just gonna ignore the comments.
There are tons
telling
of
me
self-respecting women out there. I'm not saying women don't respect themselves. I'm just saying that's not a qualifier for consent.
sober up. Well, compared to Ozzy Osbourne, I'm pretty tame. $17.40 in PayPal and $11.50 in Cash App. I greatly appreciate you watching KingCobraJFS stream, and donating money is a bonus. Let's see what's popping off on PayPal.
So he's not in debt on any of his accounts right now?
No.
He's got like $12 in each account?
Not as of the recording of this video, he was actually in the black instead of the red.
Nice.
Fat Baby VHS, thank you for your 1 penny. Sharpie eyeliner is back. I used a little bit of Sharpie and some actual eyeliner pen, yes. Although you shouldn't use Sharpie for eyeliner because it's bad for your
Fuck
skin.
Sturgis. Let's get the sweet boys to 50%. You broke it.
Yes, Garcia, thank you.
And it burns
Brokies
like a
unite.
bitch when you put it on.
King
Samuel
Diesel asked if he should
David.
get back at the guy who pummeled him or just leave it alone. King Diesel, we're going to maybe need to talk to you about this at some point in time because there's definitely, I don't want to rule out retaliation just yet.
Thank you for your $1 to
We need more
PayPal.
info.
How much to turn off slow mode on YouTube stream? $100. You give me $170 and I'll turn it off.
It just went up
Great
$70,
stream.
didn't
Do you
it?
have any advice for a man in his 20s? Thanks. Oh, you're still young.
Cobra and
James
Eugenia Cooney would be a cute couple.
Marble says, I'm jealous of Cobra. Here's 10 cents. I wish I had an awesome dad like you did. Yeah, James, I bet you did. Sounds like
I gotta
James
stop using the
over
word
in-
pummeled, King Diesel. I say the word
am I?
pummeled because if I hear King Diesel got in a fight and didn't win, I assume you'd have to have been pummeled.
United States has got daddy issues. My dad doesn't make me do anything. I'm a grown-ass adult. People who sit there and give me shit about
No dad would allow that eyeliner.
saying, oh, your dad does this
Clint's in a Blue Man group. Clint kicks it.
and does that. It's like, well, okay, here's the thing of it. One, I'm a grown-ass man. My dad does not make me do shit. Two, me and my dad's relationship has gotten so much better since I was younger. Look at that. Someone impersonating Puff on PayPal. This is
impersonating Puff on
desperation my trolls do
PayPal.
for
Like Puff would have a
stupid
PayPal.
attention.
Are we sure Puff just doesn't have his own money?
Donation from Puff Saunders.
Yeah, Puff's been holding out on Cobra.
Here's $1 for you're the best lizard
Pope
daddy
should put
ever.
a camera up in Puff's room and just have a Puff cam 24/7.
I don't think
so
he
Puff
would
will get more.
I don't think he would because Puff's room is his bedroom. So I don't know.
If it was
And I
just
love
pointed
being
at
a lizard.
the tank, I think it would be
thanks,
okay.
Puff Saunders. I really appreciate it. And thank you to my YouTube trolls for giving me $1. See, how can it be my lizard if the
Puff Cam would
PayPal
probably make
address
more money.
says Las Vegas?
There's a lot of things Cobra could do that would probably make more money, but he doesn't do them. So
Got to get him
Lisa
an old
thinks my
Android
trolls are
phone.
stupid. Hey, James, thanks for your troll donation. Sorry to hear about your mom starting an OnlyFans. I don't fuck with meth. If I want to get gacked out, I'll
Can we
drink
get a link to
Monster.
James' mom's OnlyFans?
Did you drink? Jesus Christ, $73.44. Hello. Get banned. Bye-bye. I don't know why your mom has a penis tattooed on her, to be honest, James. I really don't.
James' mom is getting busted.
No judgment, though. It's her body. That was a troll
Her body,
donation,
her
Kate.
choice.
They were making fun of my cult symbol, and it's like it's because they got dick on my mind. That's what I do with troll donations. I reread it to insult the asshole who's talking shit, and then take their money and run with it. Because how is that bullying somebody?
we just got a new influx of viewers. Please like the stream if you haven't already. Give the stream a like.
Am I a member of a gang? No, but I'm a cult leader, if that makes any sense. God damn, son. Another $20 in Cash App. Let's cash that out. Frank, thanks for watching me go live. Here's $1 for Cobra. Says, better not go live, boy.
Better not go live, boy.
Well, I am a boy, so thank you for properly acknowledging my pronouns and watching
Got
my
'em.
videos. Wow, I am blessed to have $104.85 in my PayPal. where you don't have to donate if you don't want to. But it's greatly appreciated. Like I said, I don't gotta get laid to know that tactical soap works. Women just instantly, ooh, $7.20 in Cash App, and the money's just coming in tonight. Holy
yeah, he made a good amount.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
But I did have my dry spell. Every time my trolls fuck with me, I fuck them back twice as hard.
That ends the dry spell.
Oh shit,
Ball.
he's hitting with a chi ball, dude.
Cheese ball.
Get him. Oh, this is like pointing a gun at someone's face. This is a threat right here. I think a chi ball could take out Christian's Kamehameha.
Warren, thank you for your $1 to PayPal. I'll give you $2,000 to end your dry spell on a live stream. This ain't Chatterbait, bud. And you know, if I'm lucky enough to meet the right of age, biologically gendered, alive, non-related, consenting female, you know, that's a private matter.
Kool-Aid says Cobra should take over the KKK and reform it into the King Cobra Club.
I've been rejected
I think
by
the
every
KKK could use King Cobra
girl
at
I've
the
liked
head.
since the 4th grade, and now I'm a huge YouTuber with a cult following, so it's kind of funny how life works. You might hit some rough patches in your life, but it does get better. Or it can if you give it time, you know. Holy shit, dude. $161.94 in PayPal. I am not complaining about that.
Almost our goal.
I love my one-bedroom apartment. This is just beautiful. This will do just nicely till I build my clock tower dream house. You know what I'm fucking saying, YouTube? If I win the fucking lottery, I'll slap $1 million on my landlord's desk and be like, here you go.
He'll slap $1 million on his landlord's desk? What?
Yeah, you know, if he wins the $1 billion lotto, he don't care. He'll drop 1,000 on his landlord's desk.
Didn't he say $1 million?
The entire?
Didn't he say $1 million? Yeah. Not 1,000. $1 million. Way more than 1,000.
Yeah, but it's 1,000.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna pay off his. Like he would need to move out of this apartment. Why?
$1 million is 1,000th of $1 billion.
Ha 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 ha. And then wait, he got into a bigger and better apartment. Oh, son of a bitch. Every time my trolls fuck with me, I get into a better situation.
I like how he has to pay $1 million to his landlord to get into the clock tower dream house.
Right.
Most people just move out.
Right.
Cobb's like, no, I'm going to pay off the landlord $1 million because he's been a good bud.
The
landlord's had his back.
His entire apartment building probably isn't even worth $1 million based on where it is.
It probably is. Like if it's more than 10 units, I'm sure it's worth $1 million.
Fired from Wendy's.
You've been living in Seattle your whole life.
I got a better job dishwashing. They couldn't handle that, so they got me fired from my dishwashing job. And now I'm a self-made man doing my thing on YouTube. What the fuck are my YouTube trolls doing? Can my trolls make $170 in like 2 hours? Just streaming on YouTube?
I could.
No.
I have to try though. We're still
and my
at
trolls are always
165.
going off about get a job.
We're not trolls
loser. And I'm over here like, yeah, but I have a job. Do you put up with assholes to make money? Yes. Therefore, you have a job. That kratom's looking a little low, folks.
He's into the kratums.
Into the kratums. He's just got that Ming Da going. The Ming Da mudslide.
I just looked it up because I'm obviously I'm not going to say his address, but I found it, and the estimated value of the property is $630,000.
Do we know how many units it is?
It is 24 units.
There's no way.
Dude, it's Wyoming. It's not Seattle. Like, real estate is way cheaper. Plus, this building's old. It says it was built in 1923. It's 8,400 square feet.
That might have been what it was bought for at some point in time.
No,
I don't think that's what it's worth.
This
now.
is its current estimated value. I've already checked it on 3 different websites.
Campbell, I couldn't tell you, man. Last time I saw him, he was hanging.
It's in a place hardly anybody wants to live, and that affects the value
with
of
me
it.
on Crystal Roberts' stream, and he started chucking unopened items at me of a certain nature, and I was just like, nah, dude, I'm done. I didn't have a problem with Alex Campbell until he started hitting on me and getting really drunk and trying to sit on my lap, and I'm like, bro, not having it.
No lap stuff, Alex.
Well, I'm not homophobic. I don't give a shit if you're gay. Just don't fucking hit on me. That's fair. I can't go up to chicks and be like, well, you're just a Josh phobe because she rejected me. It doesn't work like that. Piss off. Well, Alex Campbell came back the next day after Crystal Roberts' stream, and I told him to hit the fucking road.
I see some people talking in the chat. In some places, the quality of the building determines the value of the property, but in a place like Seattle, there's many older homes on property where the land itself is the majority of the value of the property because of its location. So it really depends, you know.
He's like,
there's like a bunch of houses in the area that are not terribly low priced. I'm surprised it's that for a 24 unit sounds crazy.
Dude,
it's a really old building. It probably requires it's almost 100 years old. And I looking at pictures of it.
Tater. God damn, son, $214 in my PayPal. That's pretty slamming. Imagine saying to yourself, I hate KingCobraJFS, so I want to watch his streams and talk a bunch of shit. Appreciate y'all calling the phone, but I'm not going to answer my cell phone while I'm streaming. God damn, son, $222. Well, good for Swampy. Hot damn, son, $247.99 in the old PayPal. That's pretty freaking sweet.
Yes, like out here where I live, there's old houses that if you tore it down, the value of the lot wouldn't change that much. It'd go down a little bit. And then like in my hometown, there's a neighborhood called the Old West End where it's in the hood. So like just land is dirt cheap there, but then there's these old Victorian mansions that were built there that can raise the value of the property up to like $500,000-$600,000, and those same houses out here would be like $4, $5 to $10 million because of the location. So it can be the quality of the building. If it's a bad location, the quality of the building can determine the value of the property. And then like out here where it's a desirable location, the land itself is the majority of the price of the property.
James, you're a miserable piece of shit. Thank you for your 10 cents. If anyone's delusional about it, it's you. Real talk, James. If you think I suck at everything that I do, why the fuck are you watching my YouTube channel and giving me money? If anyone,
this is something he'll hopefully figure out eventually. Like, if you don't like my YouTube channel, why do you watch and give me money? It's like because he reacts to it. Like if he stopped, but then he'd stop getting money too. He has to understand that there's a fair share of people that don't. Well, they like it, but not because they think it's good content. They just like to watch what he does. It's weird.
Boy needs his money.
It's delusional.
I'm really thinking if there's 24 apartments, we should move to Casper, Wyoming, buy Cobra's apartment.
No.
We should get everybody here to move with us. All the actual maniacs. We should move to Casper, Wyoming and just live in Cobra's apartment. We should buy the whole thing.
But that's not how bullying works. I can tell you a lot of chicks would prefer an average size penis over a monster cock because that shit hurts going up there, I imagine. Boglum JFS. Cobra owns my life, so I'm going to give him money. Here's $4.20. At this point, the trolls are just giving me money, and I'm taking it, running with it, and laughing at them in their face. They're losing so hard, it's not even funny. $255. Thick and sweet. A sacrifice stream? Probably not. It is fucking sad how miserable my trolls are. Like, it is just ridiculous, YouTube. Nathan says, here's a penny, Cobra. I need therapy more than you do. My obsession with you controls my life. Yeah, well, Nathan over in WA, United States. Not my problem, man. Figure it out.
Figure it out, dude.
Figure it out,
almost
dude.
4
Oh,
hours.
shit.
I think we'll make it an even 4 hours.
You're
And call
converging.
it a night on the stream. Keep going for a couple more minutes. Gareth says, here's another $1, dude. You're better than that piece of shit, your favorite son. He's talking mad shit now, is he? I don't know why the fuck he's talking shit. It seems kind of two-faced to be like, oh, Cobra, I'm your biggest fan. Can we do a documentary? Bartender, my kratom's empty. How mad are my fucking trolls gonna be that now that my account's no longer in the negative, all this money that I made tonight is just going straight into my pocket. Make about $200-300 in like 4 hours. That's not bad, dude.
That's not bad, Cobes. Line your pockets.
There's no such thing as girly drinks. That is so gender-based. Drinks are just drinks. You drink it whether you like it or not, you know? No,
Cobra's so ahead of the fucking trend.
Not. Josh, do certain liquors have assigned genders? No, the fuck they don't. That's so stupid. I gave you a shout out on PayPal, so now you're trying to do a $5 chargeback. Yeah, not gonna happen, bud. Catch you later. It's the weekend, motherfuckers.
It's the freaking weekend, baby. We're gonna have me some fun.
Bum, 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 bum. Here's this is the recap. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but I wanted to see the part where we get mentioned and stuff.
Out a rallying cry on his community tab, asking for his fans for their aid in reporting a troll selling a parody of his CobraCraft 1's logo shirt on Etsy. On
Alcoholic.
July 31st, Josh once again went live for yet another e-begging stream. This time, he was $320 in the negative. Once again, he was bailed out by the fans, receiving a total of $381.
But yeah, if you want a shout out on the live stream, donate to Cash App or PayPal, and I'll give you a shout out. I gotta make some wands. My account is negative $320. It is what it is. And hey, look at that. My account is officially out of the negative.
I did this thing where I compared like different costs of living between Casper and Seattle.
Yeah.
And when you look at like, so food and groceries pretty comparable. Healthcare, Casper's like way more expensive. Housing, Seattle's like crazy more expensive. Like it's a like the median home cost, like regardless of size of home or location, like it's $823,000 in Seattle, and in Casper it's $254,000. But here's a weird thing: utilities are way low, and I've noticed this compared to a lot of other cities. Seattle has way lower utilities. I don't know why. I'm guessing because a lot of the, like, more than 50% of the state's electricity comes from hydropower here. I'm guessing that's part of it.
I don't know how our utilities are cheaper. I swear to God, I'm paying so much.
It's cheap. Well, you know, like the larger the home, the higher the utility cost is going to be. But overall, utilities are cheaper here than in many places.
I got to move out of this castle.
Transportation, Seattle higher, miscellaneous. That could be anything. I think it's interesting though. But yeah, housing here is just ridiculous. But it's just ridiculous.
Sweet. That'll make the first of the month a little bit easier. Appreciate you, Cool Cobra.
Wake up.
You now
It's the
have
first of the month.
$10.70 in your account.
Oh, dude, when I was in Portland, I saw some music venue down there on their marquee. They said Bone Thugs and Harmony and Mac 10 were going to be performing there. Yeah, it's like a 90s throwback.
That is so definitely what the fuck is up, tubes. Cool, I'll get to keep my Patreon money at the first of the month. So I believe Sinead O'Connor was murdered by the pedophiles for speaking out against them, just like Chester Bennington, Bob Saget.
Josh also denounced your favorite son's
Here it comes
documentary.
Tyler Swift, thank you for your 34 cents. Did you see that your favorite son said he could kick your ass on stream and also fuck you? Well, fuck you too.
Now, honestly, you said Cobra surprised you how big he was. Mm-hmm. You versus Cobra in a fight. Are you pretty confident, or are you a little worried?
I mean, I'm pretty confident. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I also have. You have to think like I have.
Yeah.
Best I could assume, I probably have at least 30 to 40 pounds on him. Like
yeah, but you don't have that brute.
I think you have a point. I think he would go longer than I expect him to go.
Yeah. He's got that brute edge.
Yeah. I would expect him to be knocked out in the first round, but I think he could probably make it to the second. Like I think he would go. He would be one of those people where he gets wobbled and then he just comes back, you know. He's like, I don't care, you know. He's got a weird wall there.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Clint taught him a thing or two.
I'd like to see the little fat fucker try, dude. What the fuck's his deal? You know, like, fuck your favorite son. Seriously, he's a little fat fucking pussy-ass Gen Z piece of shit. I'd like to see him fucking try, dude. Why don't you drive back on down to Casper and see what happens if you feel froggy enough, you little bitch? Why film a documentary about me if you're just going to talk shit? I don't get that.
July, like much of
Cobra
2023...
versus your favorite son at the next influencer boxing event.
was an underwhelming month for King Cobra content, relying more and more on his audience to bail him out of his financial predicaments.
Speaking of which, tip train! Tip train! Tip train!
He only went live to eBeg and did not provide any sort of entertainment or interaction. Thankfully, expectations of Josh are also at an all-time low, with his audience being well aware of his habits, whether drinking or quote-unquote reviewing fast food items. Josh's videos now mostly just show the unending cycle of spending, consumption, and inevitably, begging. Clint may chastise him when he goes...
Yeah, this is weird to me. Like, I enjoy the Cobra content, and there are sometimes I'm like, why did he do that? But, you know, why are we making graphs? Why are we sitting down and making graphs and tracking how many donos he got? And there's like, oh, there were 99 videos, but 91 of them were not live and 8 were live. And there's 5 responses and 6 e-begging streams. He did 2 donation shout-outs and 10 food reviews, 2 drink combos, only 2 drink combos. He did 36 cooking videos and 8 puff videos, 7 joke videos, and only 1 fart video. And he only wore 3 shirts. 3 more than Jared.
Hey,
not a sponsor.
Member, Jakiri, thank you.
Combo breaker. So.
Yeah, this is an obsession. This is definitely an obsession.
It's like, okay, calm down, everybody. It's okay. If he didn't do this, you wouldn't find him entertaining. Like, you're pushing back against the thing that you are clearly obsessed with. Like, do you want it to end? I don't think so. I think you like him being the way he is. And that's fine, liking it and being able to be like, why is he like this? That's fine, but you don't want it to stop. The weird thing is like being such a big Cobra fan, yet wanting him to change so drastically. I don't really get that.
They're trying to vacuum up the empire of dirt.
Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Please like the stream. I am going to let everybody know that you don't want to miss the post shows. You want to check out the audio version of the show. because it's extra content for free. I just linked a way that you can catch every one of them without having to download a new app or anything. Just go there. There are bonus episodes on there too, but then there's also the main episodes. If you go to the main episodes and listen to the first 10, 15 minutes, you'll get content that we don't even put here on YouTube. Reason why? YouTube screws us. They demonetize us. They make us cut stuff out of our shows in order to get monetized. We have to walk on eggshells, but over there we don't, and we're already monetized. I never have to worry about whether or not we're monetized over there. They don't screw us over. The only downside is that we can't show video there yet, but hopefully that'll change eventually. But right now, the audio version of the show, you get the whole show and you get cool stuff at the beginning.
The only walking on eggshells we do over there is Egghead's actual body. Step all over him all the time.
Yeah, use the link, save it in your browser, do that. I am going to make a run to the toilet. I'll be right back.
Boom! It's your favorite part of the show, guys. Big Face Billy. You know what this means. Ask me all the sweet boy questions if you want to get any of the sweet boy answers. Big Face Billy. Uber Ponich is Beta Billy? I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. All right. I went and saw a movie today. It was filmed in Seattle. Or partially in Seattle. It was, Dreamin' Wild. Casey Affleck. And Zooey Deschanel. Everybody should go watch it on the internet or in your favorite local theater. Still, this is Billy. Are you a Jute or a Schleswigian? I don't know what the fuck that means, dude. No idea what you're saying. Blair Snorlax says, Billy, could you call me a sweet girl? Blair, you are a sweet girl. I'd call you that all day long. Shallow Man says, Billy, this is Garcia. If you're a true Cobra fan, why don't you donate to him? Well, you see, Garcia, if I was a true Cobra fan, I would watch King Cobra live. And if I watched King Cobra live and I found myself watching him live, I would probably donate. But I don't watch people live. I'm live so often that when I go find myself not live, I try and live my life. That's probably why I haven't. But that's a good question. Drunken Peasants says, how tired are you, Billy? I'm pretty tired. Been a long day. I've been sleeping weird hours. Jess Bro says, Billy, did you see the Barbie movie? Oh, yeah. I've seen it multiple times. It's a really good film. Everybody should watch it. Willie Kool-Aid says, Billy, who would you root for in a fight, Jared Cyrex or Zombie Chris Benoit? Zombie Chris Benoit. Seth looks says, Sleepless in Seattle is the only Seattle film movie I will ever watch. Wow, you should really watch 10 Things I Hate About You. It's Heath Ledger, and he's so dang cute. Rattler Alcaraz says, Billy, Bing Chilling or Big Chungus? I think Bing Chilling is the way to go at this point in time.
We got to go. I'm seriously going to go to that chili place in Ballard and eat the shit out of some chili one of these days because I got to see.
You going to be Bing Chilling?
Yes. Yes.
I wonder what the chili looks like nutrition-wise.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, they could probably tell you how much salt they add to it if that's your primary concern. You know?
Yeah, I'd probably be able to taste it.
I saw this wonderful idea from We Noun Zero here. Why don't they incorporate Sonichu into the Rippaverse?
Honestly, Chris Chan should just do a book for the Rippaverse. That would be good. They should hire Chris Chan.
Can someone Photoshop? Someone do me a favor. It won't take that long. Photoshop Christine Weston Chandler's head on the cartoon version of them here, and then Photoshop Eric July's head on Sonichu.
If you went into the AI, would you be able to ask the AI to draw you an ISOM Rippaverse comic book cover in the style of Chris Chan? Would the AI be able to pull that off yet? Probably not. Huh?
Probably. I don't want to get into too much detail about it, but I do need to mention it without going into specifics. Billy posted a photo of him, a very, very, very bad Photoshop of himself hanging out with Leafy. Because like there was a new picture of Leafy that surfaced recently where he's gained a couple pounds and he's got like a beard and stuff, like stubble beard.
Well, he did like a selfie. He had his face. His face looked like kind of fat and stubbly. Someone photoshopped his body to make him look fat.
Yeah.
So I found like one of my thinnest pictures I have, and I photoshopped it next to Leafy with the Photoshop fat body.
And some super fucking idiot tried to call Billy out, being like, "You're hanging out with racists." And people are like, "Dude, you realize that that's photoshopped, right?" And then they were trying to save face. They're like, "I wasn't talking about Leafy." And it's like, people are like, "Well, who are you talking about then?" And then they were just like, "Whatever."
Dumb people are doing dumb things all the time.
Fucking idiot.
I such an idiot too. I heard he got beat up. That made me feel better.
Yeah. Wow.
AI doesn't like Chris Chan. Anytime I tried having to make art stories, it was like, that's a big nah from me, dog. So the AI does not do Chris Chan. That's messed up. That's messed up. Midjourney. I don't know if you ever use Midjourney, Ben.
No, I've never used any of the AI stuff besides the DALL-E Mini thing.
Yeah, Midjourney is pretty cool and interesting what it will do.
Yeah, I'm just, I guess I'm not.
I hung out with Leafy on Keemstar's birthday, and I did not take a selfie, but he did not have like a pudgy face back then. Maybe it was a little pudgier. He definitely wasn't fat at all.
Here, Elisa Jordana got accused of stealing a hat, and this woman like freaked out and tried to threaten to kill her because of this hat.
Huh?
Have you seen this?
No.
I'm gonna skip through the copyrighted music really quick here. So as you could see, Elisa's wearing this hat. So she throws the hat at the person because she was like, "Give me my hat!"
Anonymous sent $3.
And then they're like, "Why are you throwing a hat at me?"
You call yourself a lift.
I'll beat your ass. I'll come at us, motherfucker. With an open fucking case.
Uh-oh.
Shut up. The fuck?
A doo-roo.
What's wrong with you? The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, Patreon.
Joey into Patreon.
You don't fuck about no cop. Okay. You better ask about me. You better ask about me, Elisa. Pussy ass fucking cracker. What the fuck you gonna say now?
Okay.
You better ask about me.
Dana, please.
I got lawyer money, bitch.
Pussy ass cracker.
Dude, Pussy Riot is playing at Bumbershoot, and I want to see them so bad, but I don't want to pay for the whole festival. I've always wanted to see Pussy Riot play, and it's kind of...
What's the festival price?
Ridiculous. It might already be sold out. Like, when is it? It's like next month, right?
Yeah,
there's some other bands.
Beginning of September.
There's
end
some
of
other,
August.
yeah, there's some other bands I would want to see that are cool too, but it's just like there's a whole bunch of them that I don't know who they are, or I don't give a shit about them. But like, I remember like 10 years ago, Pussy Riot was like pissing off Putin and going to prison for it and stuff. It's just badass. They're badass.
Shut the fuck up.
Please, Diana.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Please, Diana.
Lady, you're gonna get in trouble. Give a fuck about no cop. You're gonna stop stealing from me. You're gonna stop stealing from me, bro. You're gonna stop stealing from me.
Anonymous sent $3.
So this guy's holding the hat?
Yeah.
Away from the food.
Yeah, he's the mediator of the hat. He's trying to keep the peace.
Guess what? She stole my hat, then tried to
Is this Wild Bill?
I don't want that crusty ass hat. You're paid for it.
Yeah, that's the Regal Redneck freaking out.
How much do you want for the hat, Diana?
Jimmy. You know that.
I know. How much you want?
Now she's like, well, now you got to buy the hat.
Diana.
Yeah, now you got to buy the hat from me.
Is there a way to get 2 stickers without 2 Patreon accounts?
Unfortunately, no. And the issue is, like, I don't want to. Well, I would say just keeping it simple you'd probably want to make one, but yeah, currently that's the way to do it. I don't know. I'll try to figure out something else, but it's just going to make everything more complicated.
Okay, I'll give you $20.
You don't need to pay for that.
No, I want to resolve this, Diana. I'll give you $20 right now.
I'm tired of her fucking touching my shit. Don't you ever throw a fucking hat at me again. Florida, stand your ground, motherfucker.
Hello. Hi, hello.
Is Diana streaming with her? Is that what this is about?
Well, we do know the track record of, like, anyone she's streaming with is going to very likely become her enemy eventually.
Okay, you can't be screaming back and forth like that.
I mean, technically I can.
If you're going to have a conversation, you need to...
No, you can just see what she's
I think there's a cop right there, too, talking about it.
She I mean, I already have enough pay.
I'm just letting you know you're
$20 for the hat.
That's crazy, Jimmy, that you have to pay for her battles.
I just
I
want
got
peace.
you.
Diana,
I got you.
Okay. Come on.
All right, cool. Bye, Jimmy. Thanks for dinner.
You're welcome.
I know where you live, motherfucker.
She's threatening my car. She's threatening to show up at my place. Is there anything you could do? She has a very long rap sheet. It's all verbal?
Yeah.
She has very long rap sheet.
All right. That's it. No more her. No more her. We can't do it anymore.
We can't do it anymore, but then,
So
like...
threats are okay as long as they're verbal?
No, I don't believe so. I think that cop is lazy or something. You can't, like, threaten to hurt somebody. I guess she didn't outright say she was going to do anything, but she was implying, like, I know where you live. You know, that's a threat. It's a veiled threat.
Do it anymore with her.
Do you need a voucher for anything? No.
See, she's still... I'm done with her. No more of her. Now she's wearing the hat, and she has her on the phone.
Diana's waiting for me in my building. Diana's
Jimmy
waiting
bought
for
the
me in my
hat.
building. She just took a picture. She just took a picture of my building. She's waiting in front of my building right now.
Does Elisa go back to her house to confront her?
She just took a picture of my building. She just took a picture of my building. Everybody shut up. Okay, so let's see. Diana's standing in front of my building taking pictures of it. So
Dan Kellogg says threats must be written to be valid. I didn't know that.
I don't think that's true.
Let's see what we can do. She's just took a picture of my building and sent it to me.
It could have been an old picture.
No, but like, why would she do that? She could have gotten in, maybe. No. She says, I'll be waiting with a winky face. Oh my God, she took a picture of my building and sent it to me.
Yeah, that's from another,
wow,
that's
she's
from a different
so
time.
sick.
That's from another time. I think it's a...
Rippaverse
No,
Goldbo
look.
says, why no seatbelt? Good point. Elisa's not wearing a seatbelt. She's texting while driving.
She's just out of her
wearing
mind.
a stolen hat. This is trouble.
She's out of her mind.
She's losing it.
She says, I'll be waiting. Wow. I should stop being such a pussy. I should do something.
What do you want to do?
Why am I such a scared little
What
loser?
do you want to do?
I should be how she's being.
Fuck her up?
I'm not saying that, but I've had enough of her.
Thank you.
I've had enough of her.
There we go.
I'm strong. I'm fit.
Yeah.
I could take that.
Uh-oh.
She's not fit at all.
She's not fit at all.
Blob.
That's not...
She's a blob.
She didn't steal that hat. Jimmy bought the hat. She was simply wearing it.
Feeding off your fear. Confront her and call the cops.
I don't see her. I would confront her right
and
now.
call the
She's
cops.
literally nowhere
I
around
don't
your
see
HR.
her there.
And
I'm
there's
gonna call the front
he's
desk
right there.
again.
He's standing there.
Come find me. Let's play hide and seek. I know the doorman. Wow.
Come find me. You don't want her to come find you.
Well, he's standing right there.
She said, "Let's play hide and seek."
Okay,
You don't want to
he's-
invite
he's
her.
walking to the...
Hi. I have a question. I was curious if someone came in there, an overweight woman, with a bathing suit, like an orange bathing suit. Did you see someone that looked like that come in?
An overweight woman.
Not recently. She might have been wearing
The
something.
tangerine cookie queen.
different. What? Okay, and nobody came in that was like a heavy set woman? Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, Diana, I'm calling your mom if you don't get...
I'm calling your mom.
Lose your life over a fucking scripted show? Are you willing to lose your life?
Scripted?
I'm talking my shit on a fucking audio visual. Bitch, I will bust your ass up on fucking live right now. Don't fucking play with a Latina in fucking Palm Beach County. You willing to lose your life, Elisa? Let me know.
Whoa.
You're a pussy ass cracker. And if you or Jimmy want to meet me, come outside, bitch. I'm downstairs.
Do we know what Diana looks like?
No, they didn't show her.
Downstairs, let's get her.
Pussy ass fucking hoe. Come outside, motherfucker.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
My fucking town. You're
What street are you
my
on?
town.
Respect on my name, motherfucker. You're at Parkline, right? You live at Parkline, right? Come outside, hoe.
Right,
Come outside. What's your doorman gonna do? That bitch is sleeping at the fucking desk. Come outside, you pussy ass bitch. Come outside.
What?
I urge you not to do this.
She might be cashed
I urge you to stay
outside.
where you were. I urge you to go back to the original plan. I urge you
R.I.P.
to not do
Lil
this.
Tay.
I'm urging you.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do right now?
Well, we're going to get you safely back into your apartment. And let this person.
Thank you. She's
cool
got
down
Captain
for a
Save
while.
Jimmy over there.
We're never gonna be rid of her.
Okay, but what's going to happen right now is something physical. You might even get really hurt, and I might get hurt. We don't want to get hurt. We're not going to.
I'm
die on
afraid of
hill.
this bitch.
Is crazy. I really.
Okay, but what? But she is. This is a constant thing with her.
But I really suggest, and strongly suggest.
So every day,
No, not every day. Tomorrow, on our day off, you take steps legally to do a TRO against her. A temporary.
How do I
restraining
do
order.
that?
A temporary restraining order. We'll look it up. We'll figure out how to do it. But you got to get a restraining order. But this business right now of doing this, I'm begging you not to do it.
What if she bashes my car?
She's not going to bash your car. First of all, she cannot even get inside of here. There's no way. You saw what.
No, she could sneak in behind somebody.
I know you love to confront her, but that could not result in
She could
anything
sneak in
good.
behind somebody.
There's nothing good that could come from that. I
Yeah.
can't imagine what the good thing would be that would come from that. I can't.
Okay,
cannot
I think you're
imagine.
right. I think you're right.
Good content. Good content. Don't cut the content, Jimmy.
Overly cautious here, but
I'm so sick of her bullshit.
oh, I am. I'm absolutely sick of it too.
And she could run past.
Anonymous sent $3. Does the parking garage?
Whoa! Oh
Does the
shit!
parking garage have
Oh
cameras?
my god! Oh my god! What was that? What was that? Was that the wall? Oh my god! I just hit the wall. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was another car, right?
No.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Is it okay?
Absolutely 100% okay.
You swear to God?
Swear to God, not a scratch.
Not a scratch?
You got a good bumper, baby.
The bumper absorbed everything. I'm not kidding.
Wow.
That was actually really good.
Oh,
That's what the bumpers are supposed to do. You can bump into things with a bumper. Anything under like 10 miles per hour is going to be easy bumper impact if it hits the bumper. 5 miles maybe.
Rippaverse
That
Goalpost
face.
is a big fan of ours.
Yeah, I've been saying it forever. Rippaverse
And
is-
I know deep down. Okay, so like, either he's a troll.
Goalpost. Tell Zero to stop being a baby and unblock me so I can be his friend again.
Yeah,
we just want to be friends.
I was just going to touch on that a little bit. It's like either Rippaverse Goalpost is a troll and realizes that it's funny that a dumbass like Sturges represent the whole Rippaverse fandom, or he's just trying to be nice and he feels, because you must, like, come on, dude. You know Sturges is a dumbass. Like, he is just like a total
Goalpost
dumbass.
just stirs up people. He's not for either side.
That's fine.
He stirs up both sides because he loves chaos.
Because Sturges is like a total dumbass. If I was a Rippaverse
Rippaverse
fan,
Goalpost is actually my buddy now.
if I was a Rippaverse fan, I'd be encouraging Sturges to talk about something else. Because he doesn't represent the movement very well. He is like really fucking dumb. Just saying. I'm obsessed. Oh shit, dude. Willie Two Guns is awake now.
Okay, he's not
It's
dead.
not going to be a fast fucking recovery, so everybody's going to have to be patient. Like, daily updates are actually, like, you're actually moving, could be moving too quickly, I don't know.
I'll take that as your acknowledgement that Sturges is a dumbass. That's fine.
Whoa.
B-Sand, can I explain better? No, I can't.
With Sank going live, he gives us a Willie Two Guns update.
On any kind of, he's on any kind of fucking, whatchamacallit. He's not in a fucking, coma or self-induced coma or anything. He's improving. What's that?
This guy might be in a coma, the
right.
rate in which he's speaking. With him also placing a phone call.
Are you with him now? Okay, you're on speaker. Here, I'm gonna mute this real quick. No, I'm muting this.
This guy's hair is kind of similar to yours.
Wait, I can't read it. It's too bright.
A little bit. With Willie getting better.
So, Willie's, actually much better today. See, wasn't lying to you fucking cynical people. I told you he was getting better. Today, he is insanely better.
Insanely better.
Okay?
Insanely. He's not on tubes. Or is he on breathing tubes?
You're gonna have to trust me.
Gotta trust him. Well, Willie Two Guns, the guy that we saw die the other day, is back from the dead.
Just like Lil Tay.
He's talking, I guess.
Here's a moron and Mormons visit Blade streamer house. Figure it out, dude.
Hi. Is this 5620?
Yeah.
Do you have that 60-inch video?
No. So we're on the internet and people are dicks.
Trying to explain this to someone is not how I would do it. I would be like, no, someone must be pulling a prank, man. Thanks.
And they figured out my address.
Oh, so you're getting scammed?
Getting scammed. So I'm getting pizza deliveries.
So I got scammed.
I'm sorry, dude. If you could just
it's only 20-minute drive.
They're literally I'd stop someone from fucking towing my car because they said
Someone's gonna show up and be like, I'm here for the gangbang.
Free car and shit like that. So it's been a nightmare.
So they got your, how'd this happen?
They got my address. They figured out the
just your house address.
Yeah, because I'm filming for YouTube in here, and so they figured it out.
You're a YouTuber.
Figured it out, dude.
The world hates you because you're rich.
Not rich, but
no, that's what they think.
Yeah. I do all right, but not rich.
Well, good for you, man. I like when people make money. I don't know why I like somebody successful.
This guy is special.
Beautiful shit.
All right, well, have a good day. Good luck with your career.
Good luck with your career. I like when people make money. Can we come in? He should have invited him in for the script.
I've hung out with Blade twice when he was blackout drunk, once when he was completely sober, and then another time where he started out sober and then got super drunk. Like there's this meat pies restaurant on the waterfront, and it was like the only place at the time where we were like nearby where they were serving drinks, and people started calling it and telling the woman that worked there that there were famous people there. So she started making us drinks that were like crazy strong, like on purpose, super, super strong drinks. It was pretty crazy. So at the beginning of it, we were all super sober. It was me, him, Beck, and what's the Danish guy's name? Bjorn.
Bjorn?
Yeah. Yeah. We were all like super sober. Then we got like pretty tilted.
Wait, there's someone at the door.
Figured out, dude.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good.
Awesome. Are you Brian?
Yep.
Sweet. Just saw that. You requested me with missionaries like us to have some questions answered.
Stop right there. I'm a YouTuber, and I like.
Oh, they sent Mormons over. They actually sent the Mormons over. That's funny.
Stream my house, and people on the internet figured out where I lived, spam the address, and spam local businesses, telling them to bring me prostitutes, pizzas, Subways.
Mormons.
Sorry for wasting your time. We're all going. We're all good here. But I did not request any services or anything. So.
Hey, that's all good, man. Sorry, things are
Yeah.
for you.
What do you, what kind of, what church?
Oh my gosh, wait. Don't go.
Oh no, it's Nanobot coming over.
Come on, go talk to her.
She's gonna turn the Mormon boys into men.
Oh no.
Hi, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I'm not kidding. I love you guys. Do you want to come in?
Sure. Yeah.
They're like, sure. They don't want to come in, but now they have to.
They're scared.
Okay, wait, hold on. Do you mind being recorded?
Oh no.
You want to go live on my YouTube?
Yeah, on this side, you psycho. You're in the house being recorded, you
hold on.
psycho.
It's just people. And I can
It's just people.
Love you guys. Hope you're having a good night.
Yeah.
Sweet boys for life. Hey Billy. And of course Ben. Tip Train.
Tip Train. We're at 25%
Heyo.
now.
Thank you.
Is
Get us
there
up to a quarter?
Okay, so I really think, because we've got like roughly an hour left, a little bit less, for those of you who would like to help us get to 50%, I'll open up the shots again, because I would really like for us to get to 50% tonight. So I'll go to another room and grab myself some, I think I got some rum, and I will start doing rum shots for every $50 level that we hit from now on. I'll even open it up with 200. I'll do the first one already earned.
Bum.
Yeah.
Me and my rum.
And I'm on one of my fasting days too, so it's going to hit me hard.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yes.
That's not good.
Yeah.
chat off,
Benjamin.
so it's just us going
Benjamin.
live, and they don't have to talk back to us.
I'll go grab it after we're done with this video.
If you would like, we just want.
I was literally reading a chapter. I was reading 3rd Nephi 12 on my channel earlier.
No way.
Yeah. And I got
No
viewers,
way.
And no, please, do you want to come in?
Sure.
They don't want to come in, but they have to because they're on their mission.
You can call me now.
God makes them come in.
Is that review,
Is that
bro?
the review, bro? It is. Mormon food reviews.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching. I cannot drink a Coca-Cola because that has caffeine.
The new Taco Bell 7-Up Baja Blast.
This is pretty cool.
All the better. More people can hear you.
Yeah.
Do you want?
Dude, this is the beginning of... I'm sure this is the beginning of a porn that exists out there somewhere.
It is now.
The two Mormon guys show up.
It'd be great if one of them fell into the script like Toe Andy did. And they just became like, they left Mormonism to be an IP2 streamer. It'd be so good.
Start with a prayer.
Yeah.
Do you want to say it?
I would love to.
Okay, all I ask is that you pray for reverence for our viewers, that they will have the word of God in their hearts. Do you want to take turns?
Yeah.
These guys are so happy. They thought they were, for a second, they thought they were going to get turned away because they got trolled.
Because that
And now they're
happens like 95% of the time.
Yeah, now they're like, we're doing God stuff today, boys. With a woman crazier than we are.
Anonymous donated $3. Nano, tell them about your OnlyFans. Hey Mormons, you ever see X like that on a woman before?
That's horrible.
He's like,
He's like, this is the same voice I hear when God talks to me. God just is a TTS voice.
Love to bang so many hot girls and guys with my new penis.
Yeah. Actually, do you want to go into the other room? Wait, did you not have an appointment here?
No, we just wanted to come and introduce ourselves.
Do you want to make an appointment?
And for another day?
Yeah.
Sure.
I just have knowledge to share about terrorism that
Oh, I thought he was taking his belt off. I was like, why is he?
It's going down.
Roping.
terrorism, there's terrorists who hurt me, and I just know a lot about them now.
Okay.
So I just
They're going to spit roast
people
Nanobot.
what I know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty inspiring.
That would be so great.
Like, the people who are saying that literally know better. They don't actually believe you're bad.
Yeah. It's understandable.
And I don't think anyone believes them. Like, if you want
God
to,
damn it.
you can pray for the people who
Anonymous donated $3.
Okay,
Hey Mormons,
I know I do.
Christianity is the top
Yeah.
religion. Yours is
So how long have you been?
You're going to hell.
Okay, I got. Okay, so
Flowers to be you.
I can't. Since I was like 20, 21. I'm 24 right now.
So it's been.
She's 24? Oh my God. Oh my God. She's 24?
Yeah.
Whoa.
She's living the life.
That's rough. Whoa.
Years? That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to hear your story. when you come
Yeah,
back.
I'll definitely tell it to you. Okay,
Awesome.
so Saturday at 3. I'll see you guys then.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay.
Well, this is great
Nice
to meet
you
you.
guys.
That worked out.
Yeah.
She could be lying.
I don't think she is. I don't know.
Grandmaster Bert says 24 pounds overweight.
Oh,
you
man.
obviously should not be guessing anybody's weight.
I'll be right back.
She is, one of her titties is 24 pounds overweight. Christ. Oh, big face Billy, it's time. Like Ben said, every time he hits a $50 baller dono, he's going to take a shot, and he's going to get first shot right now at 2 hundos. How you guys feeling tonight? You want to play two-hand touch with the Tickle Monster? Is that where you want to be? Ask me a question. I'll give you an answer. Oh, Simple Country. I'm glad you're here. I played the new Baldur's Gate. I've not, but I've seen tons of people playing it, and I know tons of people enjoy it. I've never been a huge video game player. Seth looks as I try to make you the AI Chris Chan style. I saw him in the gallery. I wonder what it looks like. Willie says, I want you to hold my sausage hostage tonight, Billy. I'm not going to be doing that. Not for any price anyone here could probably afford. This Chris Chan I saw him drawing is not as bad as I thought it might be. I'll have to get Ben to play those when he comes back. There's another one that was an ISOM comic book drawn in the style of Chris Chan, and it came out looking like if Chris Chan showed up in the ISOM universe. We got to get Ben to pull these up for you guys. They're not too shabby. They're not too shabby. Oh my goodness. Egghead says, so what do we want to talk about? We're talking right now, dude. People are asking me questions, you psycho. What do you want to talk about? You can ask me a question and I'll talk about it. But you can't ask me what we want to talk about. I want to talk about what you guys ask me. If I had to, Grandmaster versus, if you had to relocate to another platform, would you rather be BitChute or Odyssey? I would hope we could go to Rumble and get a nice alt-right stipend. They could just pay us off to become alt-right podcasters. So much better. I was just making like 6 figures a year to tell everybody how handsome Trump is. Let's go. You want the chat to vote on whether or not you're a psycho? It doesn't matter to me. How much Rumble pays a lot to some of these people. Kick pays a lot to some of these people. What is your quest, Billy? My quest? Why are you asking questions about Dungeons and Dragons? I'm going to be doing Dungeons and Dragons questing maybe this Saturday. But you'll have to watch to find out. Talk about the big, round, beautiful orange boy, right? Make that money. We didn't start the fire. It's been burning since the world's been turning. Who started the fire? I think Jackie Chan and Marilyn Manson and Ted Danson, and I don't know the song at all. I seek the Holy Grail. If AI produced mentally impaired replicas, should they be euthanized or looked after? Says Silky Wilkie. could you? I think euthanized. I think at some point we have to get over the fact that just because you create something that can think and feel doesn't mean they deserve to think and feel. You have to be able to be a burden on people. They have to agree for you to be a burden. You can't just go around and make an AI and then someone's responsible for that AI. Euthanize it. Drown it in the pool.
All right. All right. I'm going to do my first shot. I got this cheap St. Elmo's genuine Caribbean style. It says style, meaning it's probably made in Kentucky. It says it's made in Kentucky. So close to the Caribbean, right?
Yeah, Kentucky and Caribbean.
Yeah.
They're around the same tropical region.
I'm going to use this special shot glass. It's a Breaking Bad shot glass I got in Albuquerque at the store. It's called the Candy Lady, and it's the store where they made the blue rock candy that they used as the meth in Breaking Bad.
Nice.
Yeah, they went to a local candy shop and had them make blue rock candy specifically to be the meth. Here we go.
Wookie says, what if they were smarter than us but considered impaired by the other AI? If they were smarter than us, but like there was an AI that was even smarter than them, would we have a choice in that at that point? Wouldn't the AI just do whatever they wanted?
All right. Every time we hit a $50 level, I'll do another one.
We got those super chats from Silky Wookie. They do not go up against the goal.
They don't,
and thank you
unfortunately.
for the super chats.
I appreciate them. All right. Blade the
At
Builder.
the $250 level, Ben will do another shot. Boom, the boner. Yes, he can.
I don't know this. I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna skip this.
It's not gonna. I'm gonna do it. Here you go.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh!
I just fart.
Did he just light a fart? What was that?
Did we see it burn?
I don't know why. It's like under the sink.
Here you go.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh!
I just fart.
Oh, was he trying to get the garbage disposal working or something?
Yeah, it's sparked.
Oh! Leave it off. You can't.
Damn.
Oh yeah, you have to reset it every time. All right. So we gotta.
Yeah, they're trying to run the garbage disposal because their sink is clogged.
We gotta reset it again. All right. I don't know what
The house is a complete mess.
Yeah, dude, that's wow. Don't ever do that.
I'll go with you.
That's why the cabinet door blew out.
If you were a landlord, would you rent a blade?
Just change the.
I mean, also the fact that someone almost died there too. That's like a huge liability thing. And if you don't have like liability renters insurance, the landlord can be held responsible for something like that, hypothetically. That's why a lot of renters or landlords require that you have some sort of liability renters insurance just in case someone gets injured on the property or something like that.
I don't got an extra outlet.
He's fucking with the circuit breakers. Only Use Me Blade and Alicia Jordana possible collab?
Is she coming to the house?
I don't think they're going to be at the house very much longer, but... Figure it out, dude.
Okay. I'll read this in the chat. I'll leave out any pertinent information. Blade, this is blank. A person. I work with Elisa Jordan in West Palm Beach. Hey, we want you to come here to stream with Elisa and her crew.
It would definitely help your brand to partner with her. Let me know if you're interested. Here's yesterday's 8-hour stream for you to check out. Next text message. I'm your point of contact for Elisa. Looking forward to hearing from you. Is this guy fucking serious?
Elisa Jordana, do you know who she is?
I know who she is, yeah. I'm very familiar, but like... I don't know, the way he worded it, like, made him sound like a fucking dickhead. To act like it's a gift for me to have the honor of streaming with Lisa Jordana is crazy to me. Sorry, that just seems insane to me. How about you're just a fucking cool person that does IRL? We haven't worked together. Let's fucking collab. And go from there. See what the fuck happens. But don't fucking hit me up like I'm like some fucking lottery winner that I get to stream with at least.
Blades won the golden ticket.
I'm gonna eat that.
There you go.
Yay.
She's like, yay!
So, am I being an asshole on this one? Am I being like a big head egotistical prick right now, or am I being realistic? Huh? Yeah. Maybe I'm being sensitive. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. I'm gonna go with that. Maybe I'm just a fucking hot wreck right now because of fucking relationship ending issues, getting evicted. Still have
the manager obviously wants Blade to date Elisa Jordana. The manager says a partnership with Elisa. He means like a sexual partnership. Elisa wants a new Andy Dick, and Blade could be the new Andy Dick now that he's single. This is obviously where this needs to go.
I'll go with that. I'm just.
Sean Kemp donated $3. When do you have to leave the house? What's the update on the eviction? Diamonds up against that wood.
Diamonds up against that wood. Sean Kemp, much love. I don't have like an exact date. I'm paid for till the end
That'd be funny if it really was Sean Kemp.
of the month.
He's just hanging out in a weed store all day. He's got some time to watch some Blade streams.
But I know it's soon. I don't know. I gotta figure that part out, dude.
Yeah, you got some Sean Kemp's cannabis.
Yeah, Airsoft Fatty gave that to me when he was here in Seattle.
I've gone in there a few times, and Sean Kemp's just been there hanging out. You can't miss him. He's like 6'11". You can't miss him. He's like the biggest person there at any given time.
Should we just get fucking Jaeger, get fucked up, and fucking act like it's not happening? Because I want to escape, dude. I'm ready. I don't have like an exact fucking time to be out. You got to give me at least a couple days. Like, I don't know, dude.
Couple days.
But let me know if I should go get Jaeger and figure it out, or if I just
You're not, dude.
fucking go back to sleep, or I don't know, dude. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
So he's getting evicted, but he doesn't even know what day it is. I love it.
He doesn't know. He's like, they got to give me a couple of days at least. He's just going to wait it out till the police come, huh?
What else we got here? Oh, Egged cut a promo. Our actual Mania world champion Egged has graced us with a promo. Let's see what this is all about.
Well, this has been a very fun, interesting, eventful week, hasn't it? To recap, I had a successful match against the Mad Clown. And then I did the unthinkable. I cashed in on Star Spangled Luchador, and I am now your world heavyweight champion. And people are pissed. Which it's hilarious if you think about it, since I literally did what the previous 2 currency in the account holders did before me. I cashed in when their opponent was at their most vulnerable. I cashed it in when no one was thinking that I would do it. I cashed it in anyway, and I won. Joe cashed it in on Gail, and he won. Cobra cashed it in on Billy, and he won. People loved both of them. But the moment when I cashed in on
Actually, they
the
love
Golden
Joe winning.
Goose of Actual Mania, then all of a sudden, it's, oh my God, Egghead screwed the Luchador. The Luchador is the rightful World Heavyweight Champion of Actual Mania. Fuck Egghead! Oh, forgive me for doing what my older brother Ben couldn't do. And that is keeping the World Championship within the Simpson family. I acknowledge my older brother Ben's lengthy and historic title reign, which is also hilarious when you think about it. There have been only 2 people in Actual Mania's history to have lengthy historic reigns with their championship. Ben with his World Championship reign, and mine with my Cringerweight Championship reign. The Simpsons rule Actual Mania! But now we have a problem with the Star Spangled Luchador. Star Spangled Luchador wants to give me that proverbial flipping off motion with a tiny little winged eagle ring belt. Here's a fun thing: you call yourself a good sport, Luchador? Well, that proves you otherwise. Take your fucking L and go to the back of the line where you belong! But until then, if you really want to keep on doing what you're doing, well then fine, I won't have a problem ripping that dollar store mask off your goddamn face and shoving it where the sun don't shine!
So much passion from Agate.
I am a 6-time Cringerweight champion, a 1-time King of Games champion, a currency in the account winner, and now the 3-time World Heavyweight champion. Step to me, and I will make you famous.
Oh, you know what? Some love Egghead, some hate him. If you love Egghead, sign up $5 to vote for him at the next Actual Mania. Actually, I don't think he has a match at the next one, but in the coming Actual Manias, sign up. If you hate Egghead, vote for his opponent. Vote for his nemesis. Vote for who you want to see be the next champion. That's all you got. The power of the vote.
The way Egghead was hollering, you'd have thought he had the belt stolen from him. He can't enjoy being champion.
Wow.
He can't even enjoy it. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, Egghead.
All right, let's check out this video here.
We're gonna jump right into this article from Bounding into Comics. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny actress Phoebe Waller-Bridge confirmed she's working on an upcoming Tomb Raider series, as Prime Video have revealed what she plans to bring to the series. Back in February, it was rumored Waller-Bridge was working on a Tomb Raider series at Prime Video, with Deadline reporting she would, quote, write a TV series as part of a potential Tomb Raider universe that would span television, film, and games. The report also noted Waller-Bridge could also be involved in a potential movie, as well as a TV series. Prime Video acquired the rights to Tomb Raider when they purchased MGM back in May of 2021.
So yeah, and these guys, the guys in this sphere here, they don't like Prime Video because they, in their view, they fucked up Lord of the Rings really bad with their Lord of the Rings prequel. But it's not that the show was bad; it was just because like there were black elves and shit like that. Like, yeah.
Was the show any good?
I tried to watch it and it was hard to follow. It wasn't something that was actually written by Tolkien. It was inspired by previous writings. It was them, expanding the universe on their own accord. I couldn't get into it. It wasn't like it looked good. You could tell it had a really high budget. It was nice looking. The story just kind of.
Amazon Studios and Prime Video's Senior Vice President Mike Hopkins highlighted Tomb Raider as one of the premier IPs the company acquired in the purchase. He added, quote, "The real financial value behind this deal is the treasure trove of IP in the deep catalog that we plan to reimagine, make it more woke, make it more feminine."
I see Pink Panther in there. I wonder if they're going to bring back Pink Panther.
Like Inspector Clouseau, Pink Panther?
Yeah.
They did that with Steve Martin, like in the 2000s. It's okay.
Yeah. I wonder who would play a good Pink Panther these days.
Peter Sellers was the best Inspector Clouseau. Just like he was born to play.
We had a recent run of mystery movies over the last few years that have been getting pushed. We've been getting the the Murder on the Orient Express and stuff like that. We've been getting the Knives Out. We've been getting a ton of other side Agatha Christie gimmicks. A lot of fun stuff coming out with mystery. I wonder if they will dip back into that Pinky. Jason,
we'll see.
Jason I.J. Law says Death on the Nile was okay. It was a fun movie though. It was fun. I do think it was okay though. But they already have another one coming out, a third one in the series.
Agenda, anyway, and developed together with MGM's talented teams. It's very exciting and provides so many opportunities for high quality storytelling. Well, if you have someone like Phoebe Waller-Bridge doing your supposed high quality storytelling, you ain't about to get any of that.
Okay.
Waller-Bridge.
He hates Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
With IGN, where she's
It's because he was told not to like her. Like, he has no original ideas. He just hears his heroes say certain things and he's like, that's how it is.
She's working on Prime Video's plans for Tomb Raider and informed the outlet on what she's learned from working on both James Bond and Indiana Jones. Well, James Bond was an absolute cuck in the last James Bond movie, and Indiana Jones, I'm sure, is going to be wokeified. At least the latest film will be, and she'll probably be the key to everything, and she'll end up taking Indy's place.
I'm guessing that Sturgis loves the fact that there's a bunch of strikes going on in the movie business, because after they run out of content that was shot before the strike, there's just going to be like a drought if it keeps going. If the strike goes on long enough, there's going to be a movie and TV drought that's not going to resolve itself because there's no actors, there's no writers. You're just going to have nothing.
As an insufferable feminist, she told the outlet, quote, "There's so much I can incorporate. I mean, the character of Lara Croft was inspired by Indiana Jones and James Bond. I guarantee it wasn't. So there's so much, and it just felt like the perfect final step in my own.
I wonder if we'll start getting Zoom meeting productions like we did during the pandemic when people couldn't meet up, so they'd do like script readings of old films. And then
were the people
would watch them because they had nothing. Yeah, they would have the actors from the movies come back and read the scripts on Zoom calls.
They're on strike. I would say that's crossing a line. If they're on acting,
I think as long as they're not crossing the line to work for one of the big things, they're kind of able to get away with more stuff. They're allowed to still do cameos and things like that. So
cameos aren't.
They might be able to pull this off.
I don't know.
The franchise world, and I'm sure she'll make it. She'll become this character that'll need no man, and she could do everything herself and beat up 300-pound dudes. And they probably won't make her sexy like this.
Croft.
They won't make her good looking. They'll make her ugly.
Lara Croft beating up a 300-pound dude is just as realistic as most other men beating up a 300-pound dude. Like, just because she's a woman, there's like very few men that could take down a big, strong man. Let alone like women. Like, who cares about the fantasy of a woman could never beat up this huge guy? Most guys can't. Why do guys get to have this mystery theater of the mind where they're tougher and stronger than they really are, but women can't have it? You're all pussies. You're all weak. You all think you're stronger than you actually are. Let it be.
It doesn't matter if it's realistic. It's fiction. You know, like she's like this crazy treasure hunter out in the jungle too. That's not a very there's not a lot of those in real life.
Well, I don't know, Ben. This woman could not beat up a giant man like I could. I beat up giant mean bed.
I bet you like Laura Croft, the fictional character Laura Croft, is probably taller than Renowned Zero here.
Probably. Even if she wasn't, she could still kick his ass. She could still beat him in a beach off.
Also shared, quote, I love the idea of, as Steven Spielberg describes it, the greatest...
I bet you Gina Carano could kick Sturge's ass. Like...
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Show on
Not just because she's bigger than him.
Earth, and in being able to make things with that scale and to go on adventures that big, and for the comedy and the heart to be matched, but on this kind of great level. Just a bunch of drivel, in my opinion. And
Can you explain why? Can you explain why it is, or are you just going to say that and then move on?
Through all the adventure stuff that I've learned from those franchises, it's actually how to keep something feeling grounded, which Tomb Raider has never...
Is there like a swarm of flies in his room? Do you hear that?
Never been grounded until the reboot games came out, as well as allow it to be bigger than itself.
Does he have
Probably
a
the computer
beehive?
fan. He's also got a fan behind him.
Does he have a beehive in his room?
In some way.
I thought it was a fan, a ceiling fan above him, but that's just a swarm of bees.
So hopefully that will translate perfectly seamlessly into Tomb Raider, she added. Well, you should make Tomb Raider, you should make Lara Croft look hot, pick an actress that isn't ugly as hell, and then when you pick an actress that is actually hot, don't make her ugly for the screen. Similar to what they did with Kelly Marie Tran.
Is Gina Carano too old to be playing Tomb Raider? Could she be Lara Croft?
I don't think so. She's not that good of an actress, too, honestly. To have like a lead role.
Does Lara Croft have to be a great actress?
Good enough to play a lead role in a movie. Yeah.
If Gina Carano was like a parkour badass, might be good for her to play. Ben Shapiro should make a Lara Croft knockoff. Get that game they have. It's like it's like a mobile game where you just have to jump over gems. Can't remember what it's called. It's like Adventure Run or something stupid, like
Really
Ledge
good,
Runner or
and they made her
something.
ugly in the Star Wars films.
Adapt that to a movie and have Gina Carano do it.
Gina Carano can play like a smaller role where she doesn't have a lot of lines.
She could lead like a Sound of Freedom level movie.
And make Lara Croft.
They're gonna give Jim Caviezel money to run that. Give her Temple Runner.
Gina Carano, when she was still doing MMA, did a movie, like an action movie, where she was the main character. You can check it out. The best part of the movie was a fight scene that she did, because she's good at that. You know, like she's athletic and strong. But
She
the
was in
acting
Deadpool
wasn't
as
that
well, right?
Yeah, but not. I'm talking about as the lead role. I'm talking about like carrying the movie as the lead actor in the movie.
Yeah, she could do it.
No, she didn't.
She could do Temple Runner.
She was also an American Gladiator for a little while. When they rebooted American Gladiators and they had Hulk Hogan as the host of it, she was one of the female gladiators.
Fight mystical creatures, dinosaurs, and sharks. That would be amazing. There would be a return to form for Tomb Raider.
Yeah, Sturgis will never be satisfied. He's a very bitter, angry man. Like, there's all kinds of shit that Hollywood puts out that I think is trash, but I don't complain about it. I just don't watch it. You know, or
you also talk down on it all the time when I bring it up.
Yeah, because you bring it up all the time.
I don't bring it up all the time.
Oh my God,
You're-
come on.
You are just like Sturgis.
No, I'm not.
To me, the way Sturgis is to you. That's how negative you are to my
You like every movie, and a lot of it is
not true.
trash. And my reason for not liking it is because it's not because they race swap people or make people gay or whatever in it. It's that the movie is bad. Like
your reason for not liking it is because I like it.
That's not true. No, there are plenty of things you like that I like too, but there are things that are just plain bad that you like, and you see like every movie that comes out, and I'm not gonna like pull a percentage out of my ass, but you like the vast majority of movies you see.
Yeah, it's not true.
It is.
I enjoy most movies I see.
See,
I don't like them.
Here comes the semantics game from Billy. He does this every time. We'll be like, that's not true, but actually it is this thing, but it's just a different word that I use to describe it. That's fine. It's a straw man. No. I don't care to discuss this that much longer, but I will say I don't dislike things. I don't think about you that much. I'm not going to dislike something just because you like it. I will legitimately say I like something if I do, and I will legitimately say I don't like something if I don't. That's just how it is.
Did you ever see Blockers?
No, I don't think John Cena's a good actor, and I would not prefer to see a movie like just that genre of movie isn't something I would normally like anyway. Like the teen romance genre of movie.
Well, it's a comedy. It's a
right.
a comedy.
Yeah, it's
like American Pie kind of style, but
yeah, it's a teen rom-com. That's not something I would normally like anyway, and I'm not a big fan of John Cena. So why would I see that?
John Cena was really impressive in the new Fast and the Furious movie.
See, I don't like Fast and the Furious movies either. I disliked Fast and the Furious movies before I met you. I saw the first two and I'm like, okay, I'm done with this.
You liked Peacemaker. That's a win. That's a win
is.
for all of us, I think. Peacemaker was
Yeah,
good.
I did like
we
it.
Can all agree. We can all agree that Peacemaker was good. I like that.
Yes, he was typecast as the muscle-bound douchebag. Perfect. And then James Gunn took, chicken shit and turned it into chicken salad. Like, yeah. He took an unknown franchise and made it good, like he did with Guardians in the Galaxy. And he took someone because he's so good as a director, he can take John Cena and make him good. He can make him better. John Cena's not like completely irredeemable, but by and large, I honestly feel the same way about Dwayne Johnson too. I like Dwayne Johnson's a better. What?
Can you recall a John Cena movie that you've seen that you didn't like? Like, what's the most recent John Cena movie you've seen that you didn't like?
Recent. I don't watch a lot of movies recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the John Cena movies I've seen are bad.
You probably haven't watched any since like way back in the day. EA San Diego says Cena is a better actor than The Rock.
I don't agree.
The Rock is a straight up like Schwarzenegger style movie star.
I don't agree that he's a better actor.
He's a Schwarzenegger,
but it's close.
Suicide Squad wasn't unknown. It was a pretty popular comic series.
I did see.
Yeah, because it had Harley Quinn in it.
I did see Suicide Squad, so I guess that's probably the most recent
the
Cena
James Gunn one.
Yeah, the one with John Cena in it.
Yeah, I think he did pretty well in that. I think that was a pretty decent movie.
Yeah, and he also
liked Peacemaker and the prequel to it, Suicide Squad.
Yeah, and he shared he wasn't like the singular main character of that movie. So as like a smaller character, maybe
Hell's Only asks.
Go on.
Hell's Only asked if I've ever seen 10 Rounds. I think it was the John Cena movie. It was something Rounds. Do you remember that movie? I thought John Cena's first movie was The Marine. Was he not in that?
He was in The Marine. That was his. I think that was WWE Films. They were shooting. Yeah. He did a movie called, I think it was like Blood Brothers or something. They shot that in Albuquerque while I was living there because they were shooting a ton of movies in Albuquerque at that point.
I don't know if I remember that one.
I saw that because I knew some people that I worked with that were extras in that movie. I worked with these guys who were like gym rats at my work because my work had a gym, and they would audition for like everything that came to town. Like they didn't make the final cut of the movie, but they were SHIELD agents in I think it was the first Avengers movie. Pretty sure. It was funny because they took pictures that they shouldn't have taken of some of the Avengers actors at catering who's the guy that plays Captain America? The
Chris Evans.
Yeah, Chris Evans. They got a picture of him with a plate of food, and they made them wear these like trench coats to hide their costumes because they didn't want the way their costumes looked to get leaked until the movie was about to come out. So they so we got pictures of him like walking around with a plate of food wearing this weird like trench coat cape type thing. Yeah,
that's a big no-no. When you're on those sets, you really don't want to get known for stealing pictures because they won't hire you back again.
Right. Well, I mean, he just like took a quick, like he was probably acting like he was texting and snapped like a quick picture because Chris Evans was walking by. And he didn't leak it like to the internet or anything, so the chances
that's good. Yeah,
the chances of him getting caught were really low. He was just like showing it on his phone, be like, "Look." So, yeah. We're probably gonna go in a couple minutes here because we're going to watch the final installment of Empire of Dirt. Part 5 of our series. All of the $10 patrons will get to see that. You should check it out.
Yeah, $10 and above. Perfect time to join at the $33.33 level if you want to get some stuff and watch with us.
Also, YouTube members get these private shows and extra content. There's 2 different levels. If you take a look, if you're not a big fan of Patreon, but you're cool with YouTube memberships, you can actually sign up. You can gift memberships to other people. It's the highest membership tier on YouTube. If you sign up for that, you'll get all of our extra video content. So you can do that instead of Patreon. I know some people they'd rather do it directly through YouTube. So you can do that. And gifting is on. So if you want to gift some stuff to the wonderful people watching now, you can do that. Just throwing that out there. I didn't get to take a second shot. I guess that's kind of why I took my first right at the beginning. Yeah.
Got to get one in if you're going to get the bottle.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to jam out a 50 right now so Ben can sleep better tonight.
Yeah, I need something to put me to sleep
to.
so I'm not tempted to snack all night. It's crazy going. I'll go 40 hours of not eating, and then I'll eat almost whatever I want. But because I hardly eat, I get full more easily. But I will not
just eat for 8 hours and then close it down, or what?
Yeah, but I don't. It's not 8 hours straight. I'll eat. But I'll eat without worrying about what I'm eating or how much of it I'm eating because I get full more easily for some reason now anyway. And then I'll just go I'll go to sleep after eating as much as I want that day, and then I'll wake up and I won't eat literally nothing from that point all the way until I wake up the following morning and it's lunchtime. Then I'll eat, and then I start the whole eat basically whatever I want. I'm not counting calories. It works this way because you get a calorie deficit, and you don't have to be how many calories do I have left today? It's on one day you don't eat at all, you eat nothing, and then the next day you eat whatever, and you don't have to meticulously be I had 500 calories from this or whatever. And it seems to be working so far. The scale is moving on a daily basis. So
nice.
Yeah.
I went to go see the Meg 2 in the movie theaters the other day at the food movies where they feed you.
Yeah.
And I ordered a burger, and I ordered the burger and fries with no salt, no pickle, no bacon.
Damn,
so I'd have low sodium. Yeah, no pickles, none of that. I ordered it all. No salt, low sodium, all that stuff. I get my burger. I bite into it. I taste the most flavor I've tasted in a month. And I realized they gave me the wrong burger. And I had pickle and bacon in the bite. And I was like, oh, shit. And they went and ran out we got you the wrong burger. Sorry, Billy. And I was
then you have a heart
shit.
attack and die, and then they get sued, but it doesn't matter because you don't get
Luckily,
any of the money.
I didn't die. Luckily, I didn't die, but I ate the new burger, and I realized how much flavor I'm missing without salt. It sucks.
So I
was teased.
Someone, I have to address the last two pleb chat comments. Someone said, do you drink coffee on your fasting? I do. It has to be black coffee with no cream, no sugar, nothing, just pure black coffee. I can drink black coffee, tea, and water on my fasting days. That's the only stuff I consume. Roger Wickle said, microdosing Schedule 35 got me off booze. Barely smoke weed anymore. I'm losing weight too. Yeah, you know, it does have that effect. Man, I turned so many people onto that shit. I wish they had an affiliate link because I all the business I've given them, I should be getting a cut of that revenue. Those bastards.
Yeah, all these people have stopped smoking pot. They're losing weight. They're quitting booze, and they're no longer watching our show anymore. Because they're going out and living life now. You've double screwed it, Ben. At least Roger Wilco's still here. Seth Looks sent some pictures in of the AI drawing an ISOM comic book cover in the style of Christian. It's in the gallery. Maybe we'll look that over next week or something. Unless you can pull it up now before we go.
It's actually better than Chris Chan's drawing. Let's see. Isom's like a little kid.
Yeah, this is if Christian drew Isom. You could see all the superpowers and space and stuff. Hi, I'm Eric D. July, and I got the coolest house in all of Isomville.
Don't y'all show me no disrespect.
Jess Bros, is Jess Bros drawing in the gallery? Jess Bros said she drew one too.
Beautiful. I love this. I love this. See? Go on and beat up
those
these
fats.
That's your opinion.
Your opinion, bud.
That's your opinion, bud.
Sturgichu? Is that Sturgichu?
Sturgichu.
Sturgichu and the Isom. That was great, Jess.
Dude, we
way
got
better than AI.
We have our work cut out for us this Saturday bonus show because we're at 25%.
Yeah.
That's quite low.
Got them womp womps.
Yeah.
That's with a Wednesday show too.
Yeah.
We did a Wednesday pre-show.
Yeah.
Chicka.
Yeah. Hopefully we bring that tip train through. Do you know what I am saying, bro?
We're gonna have to.
Do you know what I am saying, bro? All right.
What?
I'll pay $50 for the hard copy. What do you mean hard
Of
copy?
Jess Bros drawing, I think.
Oh.
Trying to cop that drawing.
Okay. We're going to go do our final installment of Empire of Dirt. You guys should all join us. $10 Patreon. Do that cool, fun stuff. And we will be back on Saturday for the Saturday bonus show. See all of you there.
Beep, beep.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.